Okay. To this space here. Let me think. Should I have the letter on me? I do. Okay. My house and Folkbong for some tea. Okay. I don't know if today is the day that they met, but might as well head over anyway. Make sure I do my rounds before I go. And let me make sure that's still... I believe it's this way. Pretty sure they took down the graffiti. That's good. Are there missing posters anywhere either? I'm pretty sure it's over here. Right next to the museum. Yes, that's it. Okay. Wonderful. Oh. Hello. You in that outfit.
Yeah, sorry, it's...
Why are you
shouldn't have even
apologizing to
put
me?
it on today.
How do you mean?
Sorry, my brain's a little scattered. The estate was vandalized recently.
Vandalized? How so?
Yes. Some signs were put up, and the window to my study had a rock thrown through it.
A rock?
Yeah,
It would go
broke
around...
right through the window.
It would go around... Actually... I think I know probably who would. That's a rhetorical question.
I have my suspicions as well. Probably the person who last they stopped by said I didn't belong in the kingdom, so...
I'm not going to ask.
Anyway.
Shall we go inside?
Let's have some tea, yes.
Sit over...
She'll sit... Oh,
wrong spot?
I had a...
Wrong spot, I guess?
I figured you'd want the more open area, as well as I laid out shepherd's pie for you as well, if you get a little hungry.
How considerate of you. Thank you. Now, how are you, other than the vandalization, I suppose? I know last time we spoke you weren't doing well, but I put a pin in that. Till today.
1 second, I'm pulling up my notes.
Haha, you're fine. You're fine.
It's... I've had a lot of time to think to myself. which is again why I put up the barrier so that way I could have that time to myself to think.
You know, there are other ways that you could have done that than self-isolation. Isolation. Not like I'm going to tell you what to do. It's not my job, but
it's what I was most comfortable with. Even growing up, when family didn't need me for anything, they'd leave me in the estate, just me and my magic, and the servants making sure I was fed and watered every day.
that makes you sound like a plant.
I mean, what noble child isn't treated as such?
Oh, I apologize. That's just kind of funny to me. Fed, watered. You sound like a plant.
Yeah.
Ironic for such
bring
a cold climate.
Bring out the good plant. We have guests.
Oh my goodness, that sounds so accurate. Bring out the good china. Bring out the nice plants we have. Everything up front for people to see.
Oh, have you seen my child? Look at them. The future is secured.
Oh my goodness, that sounds funny. Well, it's not funny, but it sounds funny when you think about how ridiculous it is.
Oh, most things with nobility are that way.
So I've heard.
But, yeah, it's... Sunday was just a lot. Even now, I barely remember the exact conversations that were had with me that day.
On Sunday?
The main... not this Sunday, but last Sunday, when we ran the experiment.
Oh, the thing with Puck. I see.
Again, I don't remember the exact words of the conversations, but I remember their tones. And the biggest one was when Cedar came to talk to me. I had the gate closed, and they used a back door access that they had made when they designed the gate to just open it, and then come in and yell at me about something. Again, I don't remember the words, but I remember the tone vividly.
Is it a common
It reminded me of
come to yell at you?
More often than not lately, yes. It seems no matter what I try and do or change, people are yelling at me, but I'm trying to do better now.
Well, I think if everybody is out here yelling at you, maybe it's the methods of which you're going about trying to change.
See, that's what I was wondering too, but the people yelling at me are yelling at me for different things, usually conflicting things.
Oh, I see.
You're not telling enough, you're telling too much, stuff like that.
I see.
So it's
then it
just
depends
a
on
lot
the circumstance, doesn't it? You can't make everybody happy. And you really shouldn't.
That's
at least
that's what I'm starting to realize.
In my point of view, from the days I spent away, trying to make everybody happy will make no one happy. Because people have different priorities. Just depends on what's important to you, doesn't it? Or isn't it?
Yeah. Speaking of what's important to me, I've given up magic research.
Really? That's a surprise. Considering that's usually all you ever talk about.
Exelion, Cassandra, and Cepheus all talked to me separately.
And what did they say?
Well, Cepheus told me that as long as I was so obsessed with what happened to me all those years ago
Mm-hmm.
that I would never be granted a magic license.
Well,
He also
you have been without magic longer than you had it. And the fact that you are still, or were still, correct me if I'm wrong, that you are still, despite everything, it's the only thing that's ever been on your mind. Cepheus has a great point. And I'm sure
I
Cassandra and Ixalion only reinforced that.
not quite.
How do you mean?
Cassandra understood where I was coming from with it as well. I mean, even my origin, the thing that separates us from regular Fox origins is how in tune with magic we are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, growing up, my magic was like a third parent that I could always rely on. Never held to balls or stuff like that outside of the estate where I would go weeks without seeing them. It was always there for me.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
So losing that, and I know why Cepheus can't quite understand it, but losing my magic, it it hurt worse than when my own mother passed away.
Oh.
It it was like losing a part of my very soul, even if not literally. It felt like that, you know.
Hmm. And why don't you think Cepheus could understand that?
Well, in Cepheus's own words, he's just a human. He doesn't have that deep magical connection.
And do you not think it could, the situation that he has gone through throughout the years, could be applied to your situation as well? Considering the fact that
Uh,
he is a older human in a very large kingdom full of nothing but magically intertwined origins most of the time, do you not think he could understand how you felt after losing it all?
I
Or had that
guess a
not crossed your
difference
mind?
between the way I see it is there's a difference between having something and then losing it and never having it at all. Take your flight for instance, right?
Hmm.
I can't relate to how you feel when flying through the air, and I wouldn't know how you would feel if you lost it. Uh,
Well, in reference to my flying, I've only been flying for the past 5 years out of the 25. No, 26! My birthday was the other day.
oh, happy belated birthday! I didn't even know.
Sorry, that just completely hit me. I completely forgot my birthday was the other day.
I I wish you would have let me know. I would have sent you a gift or something.
To be fair, I have never celebrated my birthday before, so I was like, wait a minute, hold on, that doesn't sound right. And I remembered. It tends to slip my mind more often than not. My
I
apologies. Um,
I understand. If it's okay with you, I still might try and send you a gift.
that would be much appreciated. Always very considerate. But as I was saying, sorry to get off topic. As I was saying, I've only really been flying for the past 6-ish, 5-ish years now. Out of the 26 that I've been alive. So, I feel like, again, it's what I told you before. You were very deeply intertwined with your own situations. And I feel like it would do you some good to take yourself out of your own shoes. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
it does, and uh, like I mentioned, after talking to Exelion when he quite literally broke down my gate to talk to me, uh,
Well,
uh,
that certainly makes an impression.
he reassured me that I do have a brilliant mind and I can help people, even if it's not with Magitech or magic.
I'm sure
I'm
Cassandra
he
told you the
was
same thing.
certain.
Hmm.
Yeah. It was nice though hearing from Cassandra that, you know, there's somebody else who saw my point of view on the whole losing magic thing.
Well, I don't feel like everybody who... I feel like people are understanding of your perspective. I don't think that's the case whenever people try to have a back and forth conversation with you. I think it's more so people are more inclined to want to get you to understand what you refuse to look at. It's like what I was saying, you are so deeply intertwined with everything that involves you that you have not taken the time to understand the other perspective, situationally or otherwise. Which is why, honestly, when you put yourself in your estate, literally icebound, in everything isolation, it's annoying, I guess? Because I'm sure you're very aware of what you can do for yourself.
Not really. That's part of the reason why I closed up, so that way I could think about everything going on around me and seeing how I could begin to help myself.
I see.
I think my biggest, or my only regret after talking with Cepheus is that he wasn't, I guess, honest with me about what happened to the artifact. If
How do
if
you
he had
mean?
said that if he had said that it had been taken and sealed away, I I wouldn't have abandoned my family. I wouldn't have abandoned everything to go looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
I could have probably had the time to get over everything and maybe find something else, but from my point of view, I was told, hey, the artifact's gone. As with it, your magic's gone as well. And since you don't have magic, you don't have scholarships to go to the university anymore. You can't study magic anymore. You can't do anything with the stuff that you've spent your entire life up to this point being excited to work with. And I was just kind of kicked out onto the curb.
I see.
I'll be the first to admit that I was immature over the last 20 years, yes, but it's hard to get over that, you know, that when you don't have something to be angry at, you
The cold
sometimes you
feeling
just
you're left
find
with when you're by
something to.
yourself.
And unlike normal, it wasn't a comforting cold.
I don't think cold can ever be comforting. In my opinion.
There is a comfort to be found in it, but you have to look for it.
I can understand it being hard. After you've spent your life trying to do something, it only makes sense you would fall so hard. That is, one, very lonely, and two, very upsetting. But I feel like, at the very least, from what I've seen of other people and what you've described with Xelion and Cassandra and everything, there are obviously other routes. Just depends on what you decide within your own power to... what path you decide to walk down. It's kind of why I was so frustrated with you when you handed me Aphrodite's flower. That was a gift to you.
Yeah, I again apologize for that. Like I mentioned, my family's never really been big on belief in anything but our own abilities. And it's hard for me to believe in something else when I don't even believe in myself, you know?
Well, that's understandable. But I feel like at the very least most people find with the whole thing with religion in general and faith. a lot of people find comfort in a power stronger than themselves. Kind of the way you used your magic as a crutch. Other people don't use it as a crutch exactly, but they use it as a support in times of need. It doesn't matter what you think you deserve or not. When it comes to the gods and when it comes to the community that you find within religion, it's holding out hope that things will get better. And when you gave me that flower in this letter, it's admirable of you to make that decision for yourself. However, it is a... How do I describe this? She gave you an olive branch. The whole point of the flower is for you to see another way forward. The fact that you have to believe first that things will get better with yourself. That was the whole point, from what I can tell, about that flower. Then you toss it to the side without even consulting me first. It's a level of disrespect, considering you considered no one but yourself in that situation. Not my feelings, not the disrespect it would do to Aphrodite's offering to you out of the goodness of her heart. I think that's probably why most people are getting so frustrated with you. Not that it makes it right, but at the very least I can understand where people are coming from. And that is to say that I don't understand where you're coming from. I do completely. Everyone loses things that they hold on to for comfort in their lives. But you move on. It just takes time, and it takes effort. It takes a lot of effort.
Yeah. It's, I don't know, it's again one of those things I found it hard to move on from, because even if trying to dedicate myself to, nobility and the family, nobles gossip. Did you
Yes.
hear what Caspian said to me on my birthday? What title he referred to me as?
What did he say?
The Magicless Matriarch. It's a name that is a little too common when I try interacting with other nobles.
Didn't your family once fall from grace, though? Not to justify Caspian. I would never. Disgusting. But didn't your family, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't your family they were high up in the instep and then the reputation had fallen at some point and you've been working to fix it. Is that correct?
It was my fault it fell. I abandoned all my responsibilities when I lost my magic. I wasn't seen as the strong heir to the family. I was seen as a magicless nobody who would come to rule the family. Nobles cut business ties with us. The kingdom itself even was encouraged to find other alternative production.
Well, isn't that just the way about just life in general? When somebody steps to the side, it goes on without you.
It's why I'm trying to do everything to bring it back.
And what have you been trying? Other than the magic stuff?
I rebuilt the estate. I've been trying to rebuild business deals. I've slowly started to bring back, trade to my family. But
and within the active community that you've been a part of recently? What about there? Because from my perspective, considering the Puck situation, right? Your involvement with the vault and everything, and every conversation you tend to have with people tends to be about your loss of magic. I get confused with you. I told you in the letter I gave you on your birthday You are a complicated individual. Because I can see where you're coming from, and I understand it. But I feel like if you really took a look, you can do a lot more than you think.
It's why I'm pivoting my instead of researching magic, I'm starting to dig into technology and history.
Hmm. I'm sure Trochi will be
Uh,
thrilled.
I've actually already asked Trochi for some materials on history.
Wasn't your whole museum to teach people?
Yes, but funding for that dried up when my family demanded I rebuild the estate. And with what the average life expectancy of my family is, I'd rather not anger them. Did you know that I'm one of the oldest people in the main branch of the Fudgers? Like,
Really?
ever?
How old does your family tend to get?
Well, let's just say we gained our titles when my great grandmother was 35, and I am the fourth generation.
I see.
And that was 100 years ago.
I read in a book in the library that your family has a reputation for being, how do you say, untrustworthy?
Do you want to know why he wrote that book?
I'm quite curious, yes.
His brother fell in love with my grandmother. And due to our marriage rules, he chose to marry her and give up his past life and his last name. That's why he wrote the book. That's why I find it so funny. If you would have asked any of my family members, we would have told you all about our family.
You guys seem like
the
the
only
most
one who,
proud bunch I've met.
The only one who probably wouldn't is my youngest cousin, but her branch of the family has always been interested in less than legal things.
Less than legal?
Kind of the black sheep of the family. Black market, smuggling, that whole thing.
Oh my.
Yeah. Every noble family has that cousin that's interested in that type of stuff. Especially the higher up you go in the hierarchy.
I'm sure. I don't know. The crowd tends to bore me, truth be told.
Yeah.
Always so concerned about the same things over and over and over again. And it's always usually about themselves. Not like I can blame them.
Do you mind if I ask a little bit about you?
About me? What do you want to know?
You seem to know enough. Oh, I did not mean to grab that. You seem to know a lot about nobility. Is there any reason for that, or?
Well, as somebody who has owned a tavern for a bit now, you hear certain things, and obviously people passing by through import ships, at least in the town that I'm residing in now, you get to meet interesting people.
See, that would be understanding, but you're... Forgive me again if I'm overstepping, but again, you're facing the familiar and your knowledge and around nobility. It's a little bit more to be just a passing knowledge.
What do you mean? What about my knowledge about nobility seems more inclined than I'm letting on? Please do let me know. I'm curious.
It seems as though you've lived with nobility.
Well, haven't we all? I mean, you walk around the streets and it's quite an interesting group of people you meet every day.
I mean, in one of the houses. You don't have to tell me more than that, but I understand.
You can assume what you'd like.
It's not meant to be an insult or anything. I'm curious about those that I, am around. And if
think
I'm
that's-
completely wrong, I won't bring it up again.
I think that's one of the first times you asked me about myself, though. I guess I'm just
it's
taken aback. Truth be told.
it's one of the things I'm trying to change again is knowing more about the people around me.
Well, that'll do you good. Again, most people I've met in my life, other than the people I met at the village of where my tavern is at, most people I have known in my life have been self-serving before then. I didn't have as many opportunities as I have had in the last few years. So it's been interesting.
If you don't mind me asking, you mentioned you only started flying recently. Why
yes.
why is that?
It wasn't an option before. I mean, even my horns have grown more than they could before. I'd like to think it's the environment I'm in now. Or the people I've met.
I understand. It's plenty of times growing up and visiting other noble houses, seeing parents kind of not stifle but want to express qualities in their kids that aren't necessarily there, shunning the ones that are. It seems it's something that's, common in every family.
Yeah. From what I can tell, at least from what you've told me, it seems like nobility seems to take whatever power they think they have and stretch it to the extreme. But when you really just break things down, they're all just people, just like the rest of us.
I assure you that trait.
I'm sure if you told any one of them that, they'd take that to the grave as an insult.
I assure you that that trait's not just among nobility. Wherever there is power, there are people who are willing to stretch it.
They are the most common offenders, wouldn't you say?
They have the most power to stretch.
At least they think they do.
You'll find... Again, you'll find stuff like that, though, at every level. Whether it's a sergeant stretching his power over his subordinates, whether it's a merchant stretching his power over the dock hands. It's something that's a little too common nowadays. That's why I try and treat my servants the way I would want to be treated in their situation. Ample room and board, ample food, opportunities to learn. Most of what we make from selling stuff that's produced on the estate proper, I put towards their education.
You see. Seems stressful.
The running a family like this is, no matter how important it is.
I didn't mean the running of the family. I mean... having people work for you. Needing to put yourself above.
Guess you can say it's what I was raised to do.
And is it really what you want to do? Out of curiosity. You don't seem entirely thrilled anytime you speak about it.
Well, my original plan was to graduate from the Magic University and, continue researching stuff with them, using that as my excuse to get out of the family, but, well, we both know how that ended.
You losing all your funding for your museum, yes, I heard.
No,
Happy?
Earlier than that, when I had lost my magic, I could no longer be a magical researcher, and so I had to, without a valid excuse to stop, leading the family. I kind of had to.
Well, I'm sure that catches up with everybody.
It does eventually.
I'm sorry, though. Like I said, it sounds stressful. I said I'm sorry, though.
It's not too bad. I think my biggest stress right now is trying to find a successor.
Shouldn't that be one of your family members?
Well, with how it works, I could adopt anyone. But I ideally would like to trust the person I adopt to be my successor.
Seems like it'd be a lot less work to just let it pass on to one of your cousins.
Well, the cousin it would currently pass on to is a crockety old bitch, for lack of a better term.
Okay, just say it you really feel. Oh, goodness.
She's in charge of the branch that runs our mercenaries. And she's always been a might makes right type of person.
I mean, if that gets things done, then more power to her, I suppose.
It works for her branch of the family, but my branch is supposed to be the one that reaches out to other families and sets up meetings and arranges deals. I did not mean to do that. Sorry.
You're fine. Whatever you're doing, I can't see it.
But it's, I don't know. Ideally I'd like my my second youngest cousin to rule.
Then I don't know. Again, it sounds way too stressful for me. And boring.
Ironically enough, the guy who wrote that book in the library did nail down how our succession works.
I see.
The way it works is succession is handled strictly in each branch of the family. The only way that changes is if a branch no longer has any valid heirs. With my father missing and all my other, I guess, family members in my branch dead, if I were to die right now, for instance, it would, my branch of the family and the duties of said branch would pass to my eldest cousin.
Makes sense.
However, if I had a kid, either by adoption or blood, then they would inherit it.
I see.
If I have multiple kids, it goes by any female heirs first, and then if there's two female heirs, it goes by whichever one is eldest or is related by blood, if one of them's adopted.
I see. Interesting. Again, succession and everything sounds complicated.
It is.
I sympathize, but I feel like it's...
It could be worse.
Yeah, I'm sure it could. I mean, everything could, couldn't it, though?
Have you heard of what some of the nobility do, particularly the more military nobles?
Hmm.
Some of them run off of I forget the exact term of it, but when the eldest or when the parent dies, all the lands are split evenly amongst all the kids.
Well, from my understanding of those types of people, they tend to run things logically. So it makes sense.
Except when you feel you're entitled to your brother's land.
Oh, yes, that's why
Uh,
they start fights.
yeah,
That I have heard of.
at least with my family's type of succession, if anybody wants somebody else's land, it's usually just one person getting the knife in the back instead of hundreds.
Oh, yes, vultures surrounding everyone.
Yes, it's another reason why I'm a little paranoid. Uh,
About you getting hurt. I remember you have bodyguards, don't you?
not anymore.
Hmm.
I, like I said, I ended that contract with Cedar, and I
Hmm.
don't really have anyone else I trust to pick it up.
I see. Have
Excellion and Orion
you...
have said though that if I need them, they'd be there.
Well, I know Orion's keen to spar with anybody, and Exelion seems to believe stronger than anybody, so it just seems like it'd be simpler for you to teach yourself how to fight than making somebody else do it, wouldn't you say?
I've been learning a bit. I
Really?
I even had yeah, I even had one of the people I was learning a little bit about older magics from make me a special bow.
Hmm.
It makes its own arrows. Uh,
Really?
yeah, and it makes it from its own bark, and the arrows themselves are barbed, so they'll leave a trail of
Really?
blood on anything that gets hit by them.
Ooh, this sounds like something that would be good at the hunting tournaments. My father used to take me there.
I
They were so much fun. Ooh,
I can have her make you one if you want.
make me one. Why?
Yeah. Well, you sounded interested in the bow.
Oh, well, I get interested in learning more about the practical use of weaponry, I suppose. I know when I was younger, um, I occasionally got taken to the hunting tournaments, um, that happened in the kingdom. I wasn't allowed,
Yeah.
but my father would take me anyway. Our little secret. And he told me that if I am to swing or hit something, I need to make sure I don't miss. However, I am a terrible aim. And I didn't get much practice ever. So,
Maybe
it's just
we'll
one of those more simple things. Hmm.
maybe we'll have to spar and teach each other, huh?
That would be fun. Certainly something more to do than just sitting around your icy estate. Or this
I
house. This house is cramped, you know. Every time I've been here.
yes, it
How
is.
does it not drive you
I
mad?
much uh lots of walking. I've I found kind of my own little joys around the place.
Would you like to take
Uh,
a walk?
I do have yeah.
Outside, I mean.
Would you like to would you like to grab some tea to go?
Yes. I've just
Take
now
as
been
much
able
as
to just now been able to stomach having certain teas. It's
I
so
know. I was
freeing.
there for that conversation.
It's interesting. I didn't realize most teas taste very. I know they're made of plants, but when you think of like
Mhm.
other drinks, they don't like have such a like strong plant taste, you know? So it
I
just kind of Or at least the strong taste of the ingredients it's made out of, I guess, is the right word. Usually it's like filtered out other stuff, but tea just holds its flavor so well, kind of to its detriment.
I recently found out that I can actually have apples as long as they are drenched in honey.
Ooh, I see.
Yeah, those ones right there.
I don't think I could stomach this. Did you want to know a fun fact? Actually, it's not much of a fun fact. But the other day when I think you just walked up and I was like, I have a raccoon at my tavern now, or more so in my apiary. I came home, opened there was a trap door that wasn't there before. That just led to a sleeping bag in like a little thing of water, and I was like, why is this here?
Is it somebody that needs a house?
Apparently, it's Brillium. The axolotl. I
have spare room at the estate.
As far as I was aware, I thought Brillium had a house. I haven't spotted them yet. But if I do, I'm going to ask immediately why it's in the apiary. Oh, they got rid of the graffiti. That's good.
Yeah. Speaking of, do you want to take a quick look at the ones outside the estate?
Oh, yes, I suppose if you're willing to share.
I'm assuming when I tell Cassandra will probably mention it to you as well, so...
I'm sure. It happens at some point.
No offense, but
big games of telephone all around.
I've noticed that telling one member of what people are referring to as the graveyard shift means that all of them will
have
know.
A name?
So...
wait,
yes.
Wait, what? People have branded us with a name?
Yes, the graveyard shift.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I love that.
It's quite a good name.
No one's gonna be thrilled.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, that's funny.
Do you happen to still have any of the silk that I gave you? Like the silken outfit?
I don't know. Hold on. I don't think so. I know I didn't give it away, so it's somewhere.
Yeah. Reason why I mentioned it is because one of the signs is outside of my one of the signs is outside of my study.
And
on the outside on the ice. So either you'll have to come inside or stand outside on the ice to read it.
Oh, well.
And it'll be a little cold.
That's fine. I don't like the cold, but I can manage. I'm a grown adult.
I'll meet you at the estate.
The weight of your follies will always weigh heavy upon you. Run all you like, hide yourself away, it doesn't matter. It will not fix anything. You will not fix anything. Well, that's a bit harsh. So just stop trying. You will never be able to repent for the sins you've done. How dramatic.
Yeah.
You've really outscored somebody, haven't you?
Yeah.
Why don't you just take this down? You're going out with that anyway.
I plan to here in the future. Oh,
you weren't kidding.
Save on some time. Yeah.
Can I take this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tempest state, I see.
Due to the cracked window, it's a little warmer on the... Yes.
Oh my. It's miserable. Ugh. Oh, why is your couch encircled? What is this?
I meant to like place a not a sauna, but like a little like some slabs and stuff in the middle here. You know, like those, I forget the name of them, but like those ones in Japan where it's like everyone
Oh,
has like the table that they center. Yeah.
I see, I see.
I'm still experimenting with like internal designs, but follow me up.
1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Oh,
I
yes,
know
your
it's a little
small attic.
claustrophobic. Uh, I'm sorry,
You're fine.
but it's through this window here. You'll see at the top the broken glass.
You will never truly be forgiven. You're wretched. Wow, somebody really has it out to get you.
And then, yeah, the rock through the window.
I'm glad you weren't hurt.
I'm I'm glad as well, but my fox here has been terrified.
I can imagine.
Also, yes, I do have that crystal there for a reason. Sapere stole my diary, or at least stole a copy of my diary on my birthday.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah,
should mention, by the way, Sapere mentioned to me that they wanted to put you in one of those vaults. And considering that would be
they
attempted murder,
mentioned they mentioned that to me as well.
I'm glad
Uh,
you haven't
in
been put in one of those.
in the same
You
conversation where
might have made mistakes, but you don't deserve that.
yeah, they mentioned that in the same breath as not the same breath, but the same conversation as telling me I don't deserve to be a part of this kingdom.
That's not up to them.
Yeah, I
Nobody really
it's
gets to
still
decide one thing or another, other than maybe
yeah
Kaya. But Kaya is literally our monarch, so.
yeah
And the gods. The gods can also decide, but we cannot presume
yeah.
to understand how they feel about things.
Shall we head back to Folklong before it gets too cold?
I am curious, about your. If you. Sorry to bring the topic back to Aphrodite. I know I talk about Aphrodite a lot. However, what of your shrine? If you truly
It's
are in a moment of doubt enough to give your gifted flower to someone else, what's the state
I'm
of the
still
shrine?
working on the shrine.
Hmm.
I'm still working on it. I
So
want to
you
make
haven't truly.
I see me working on the shrine as a way for me to kind of reflect on myself and find a way to believe in things going forward, if that makes sense.
Which is exactly why I told you you should keep the flower. Book fog. It's cold here. Not like it's much better here, considering this is a bit more mountainous area, but it's better than ice. Literal ice. I don't know how you
Yes,
manage it.
there are runes underneath the ground that are using a mix of air and water runes, right?
Hmm.
To chill the air.
I see. I see.
Uh,
Interesting.
it chills it down to well, it's normally supposed to chill it down to around 28 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh my.
Uh, However, right now
What?
it's at about negative 14.
Why? That's miserable.
Something went wrong.
Something went wrong. For it going wrong, it seems rather
Yeah,
uniform, from what I could tell.
out of character.
Strange, isn't it?
Hey, out of character.
Hmm.
Can Calliope detect magic at all?
Calliope is has a very, very, very limited amount of knowledge about magic. So Calliope can, it just takes, Calliope doesn't realize certain things sometimes are magic.
Could I potentially have you roll a d20?
Fuck! No! Oh, you hate me! So you hate me! Okay. Roll d20. I've been so good! I've been doing so well! 20. 12.
Oh yeah, you know that the ice around the estate was placed physically. It wasn't done by magic.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
My replace each one of those bricks by hand.
Anyway, interesting, isn't it? How uniform it looks.
Yeah.
Hope you don't mind walking around with me. I want to stretch my legs.
Oh, I completely understand. It's nice to kind of walk around the city.
It is.
Did I show you the secret entrance out the back?
Secret entrance?
Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen it. When we get around to the back of we need to go back up. When we get around to the eastern side, I'll show you.
All right.
It was something I discovered when I first came back to town. I used it as a bit of a shortcut before I got the waystone at the museum set up.
I see. Noise business.
Yeah, this is where I found the wanted poster, by the way.
I heard
right
from
here.
Noe. Apparently they were everywhere.
Yeah, I've been tearing them down as I find them and throwing them in the fire.
I see.
No, I said
Hopefully-
either destroy them or collect them, and I see no need in collecting them.
Yeah. With the vandalization of your estate, how do you feel about that whole thing? I know it's not a great situation, but I'm kind of curious if you have a strong assumption of who you think it is.
I have a pretty strong idea that it's Sapere.
It wouldn't surprise me, considering what I've heard from Sapere.
The only other people I could think of it being is Milo, but Milo and I believe, are past the point of petty insults like that. Or at least I hope we're getting to that point. And I know it's not Caspian, because with that many signs, there'd be at least 4 references to his genitalia, and it had to be somebody who was able to get up on that windowsill there.
Anybody who could teleport, or at least fly.
Yeah, and I was thinking, who would want to say something like that to me? And I mean, if Natus wanted to, Natus would just say it to my face.
You are right about that. Oh, sorry, that was funny.
Truth be told, Natus is terrifying to me.
Yeah.
I know it's ironic me telling you that.
Yeah. Noctis means well. At least, I think.
Yeah.
I tried not to think about it too hard.
How are you healing up?
Well, I have kind of resigned myself to the fact that I don't think I'll ever be able to see in this eye again. But I'm okay. Really. I tried to when I was talking to Trochi, and I had a whole argument, and he insisted I'm not being honest with my feelings, and that might be true, but at least with my eye situation, I'm not mad about it. I'm not upset. It was a shock, and I'm not used to really being in pain very much, so it was also a shock on top of it, but I've gotten used to it.
Would you like to swap sides of the road we're on so that way you can see me out of your peripheral vision a little better?
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
I'll try approaching from your left side from now on as well, so I don't
That would
startle
be
you as much.
That's very considerate of you. Thank you. I
I
people tend to come up to me, and I don't know if you've ever noticed, but I tend to I get scared very easily. It's so easy to frighten me. So more so recently, people have just been coming up to me, and I don't even realize they're next to me, and I go, oh, because I just kind of, it's, oh my goodness, it's been a whole thing. Sorry, one second.
Everyone should just start wearing bells around their neck.
No, they don't need to. Nobody needs to wear a bell for me. It's taken some getting used to. It has made me more aware of my surroundings.
I mean, it would stop people from snooping at the very least.
I mean, I feel like people are gonna snoop if they want to, regardless. Just depends on how dedicated they are.
Speaking of, I did end up giving my invisibility scarf to Cassandra as a bit of a promise to not snoop in the future.
What were you snooping on?
Well, the last thing was finding out everything about Noctis.
Oh, yes. Where you broke into Noe's house. You're the second person to do that. Why did you do
I've
that,
heard.
by the way?
I was looking for some death records from, you know how I said when you marry into my family, you have to give up your past identity?
I remember.
I was looking for details about my dad's dad.
Oh.
And since my dad married into the family...
Did you not think Noe would just outright give them to you? I don't understand the thought process there.
I was impatient. It purely was my own curiosity for one, and just me wanting answers faster than I could have got them at the time. And it was foolish of me.
You're darn right it's foolish. Honestly.
I kick myself for it every day.
Don't kick yourself too hard. You don't get anything done that way.
It's just more so as a reminder of what I'm trying not to do in the future.
That reminds me. I know you said you don't have much funding for your museum anymore, but are you still going to continue it? Or is that just abandoned as well?
No, I still plan on continuing it.
You do?
Even if I can't research magic, you don't need a license to look into the history of magic and present that in a museum.
Sorry, that was
so
just
I still plan on
museum here.
Oh, speaking of, did you hear that? Last Sunday we heard a tale about a corvid.
I heard. I was given copies of what was it, 4 books at the temple? I read through them quite thoroughly.
Yes, Can I show you something I found that I think might be a connection?
Sure.
It's in this museum. No snooping required.
No snooping required. That's a bonus.
If you'll come upstairs here to the 2nd floor.
I don't think I've been in here before. Sorry. Let me come. The golden corvid.
You know what Exer's color is, right?
Yellow.
Yeah. I'd be very interested in finding out where they got this feather.
Golden corvid.
Especially seeing as how, according to Noe, Puck remembers everything around the story and how it happened. And it seems very much that Exer was the corvid in the tale of the corvid in the cup.
I believe there's 2 versions of the story, as far as I've heard.
Yes, one told by Andorra, which painted the Corvid in a antagonistic light,
Hmm.
and one told by Puck, which painted it as more of a tale about cooperation and humanity taking more than they should have.
Hmm. Well, two stories can be true at the same time. Just depends on the perspective it was given.
Yeah,
Sorry,
exactly.
I don't think I've been in here before. You don't mind me taking a look.
That's not my museum; it's open to the public. So
I know, but we were spending time together, so I'd rather be considerate of your time. Combusted Demon. Divine Justice, a replica. Huh. He said, Dreamlike Wonder. Void's Cape. Such interesting names for
yeah,
relics.
I. It's why I'd be interested in speaking to the curator of this museum at some point, whoever that is.
Interesting that you noticed that. I don't think I would have realized. Huh.
Hmm.
They have a well, as far as I could tell, it seems like especially with the Gazette, you know how the Gazette has the exact same name as Exeter.
Oh yeah. By the way, this is the secret entrance I was talking about.
Oh, how long has this been here?
Since at very least when I got back.
Oh wow, interesting.
Part of me wonders if this is how Cepheus gets into the city so quickly.
I mean, he doesn't have a waste stone, so he must walk or get some money
Could we
to.
possibly fix that for him?
I don't think we should do something without his permission.
Or at least put a petition to get a pathway made for him?
I think we'd have to consult him first and ask him if he would like that. But that'd be a kind
Maybe,
gesture.
but
From the last conversation, it sounds like you guys had. I'm not sure how well received any requests from you would be.
probably not.
But it
But
is a
yeah,
nice thought.
I found that on my first day back. I did make sure to report it because at the time the whole assassination stuff was being looked into.
Oh
Uh,
yes.
and I didn't want to be seen coming out of that and being like, "Ah, how'd you know this was here?" and immediately
Oh.
be under suspicion. Uh,
Yeah. Speaking of the assassination stuff, have you heard anything about what's the name? The person who hired Jason? Moira?
uh,
Because I know
I've
I was
heard
thinking
people
about the
mention
graffiti
it.
all around the kingdom, and then
Yes,
everything else. It just seems like they're making subtle moves, and I'm kind of curious who is thinking what.
I can try reaching out to my youngest cousin. But like I said, they have black market connections. Maybe they've heard the name somewhere.
Hmm. I
I
just. Hmm.
maybe it's time I go visit them and wherever the black market's being hosted nowadays.
I've heard it changes. Never stays in the same place.
I've I've heard that too, but with her being the head of an entire family based around the black market, and again working off of my own little network of spies regarding my cousins, from what I can tell, she's at least decent in that hierarchy.
Hmm.
So maybe she'll be able to get me inside.
Who knows?
At the very least, maybe she'll have some answers.
I just think, at
It's
the
worth an
very least,
ask.
I think the just talking about it in general is better than not thinking about it at all, because that's just being ignorant.
Yeah. It's again something to keep my mind off of magic.
Hmm. Is it really that hard for you to stop thinking about magic?
It,
Really?
truth be told, yeah. It
Hmm.
was like I said, it was it's more of a parent than my own parents were at times. And being
So
able
you
to
find
explore magic freely,
so
it was a freedom I can't even describe.
if you don't mind me asking, considering you've lived without it for how long now?
21 years.
21 years. Considering you've lived without it for 21 years, do you really miss the magic, or do you miss the idea of magic and what it represented for you?
I miss both. It
Hmm.
The best way I can put it is it's like, especially immediately after I lost the magic, it was as if I had lost one of my own arms. Every aspect of my life was suddenly changed. Even the small stuff like waking up and, making breakfast, or, you know, I could no longer do small stuff like cooling my drink if it was too warm, or uh, making little snowmen for the villagers to play with.
Hmm.
I couldn't do any of those small things anymore.
Well, as somebody who wasn't allowed to look into magic when I was growing up, I think, from my personal perspective, I think that's a bit of a. I could understand the loss of comfort in it, and it is quite sad. But I guess I just don't understand the. Magic is interesting, yes. And it seems like your entire
Hmm.
family is integrated in just the obsession of magic and what it can do for you all. But I think it's not the end of the world. It didn't kill you.
It
And as somebody who
it very well
has
could
a
have.
as somebody who I'm sure it could have, but it didn't. And as again, this is just coming from somebody who hasn't learned very much about magic. I wasn't allowed to when I was growing up, and I've only learned recently now I have some innate ability unintentionally about life magic, I believe. But that really it still makes no difference whether it's here or not. It all depends on what you do with the situation you're given, I feel like.
I Can I make
Hmm.
a request of you?
A request.
Just a small one to kind of help you understand things from my perspective. You said you're able to do life magic, correct? Or you have the innate ability to do so, right?
I was told by Cepheus I have an affinity for life magic. So I think it's more
Every every
unintentional than not.
How about this? Every
Hmm.
once in a while,
Hmm.
you come out to the estate. You don't have to go inside where it's cold, but out by the fields and stuff.
Hmm.
We'll have tea, and you can let your magic go as much as you want, and you can try and learn more about your own magic, and kind of maybe eventually you'll get to understand a little bit more of where I came from.
How do I. How would I do that?
I I'll get some reading materials for you to kind of teach you the basics of spell casting and stuff.
Is this your
Uh,
way of asking
it'd
me to hang
be
out with you more? If you're
I I,
enjoying my
I
if you're
think
enjoying my
it's
company, just say that, Myra.
I think it's killing two birds with one stone here, right? You get to understand a little bit of my love for magic, and I get out of the estate more often. How's that sound?
I can see the appeal. Hmm. I guess. Hello? Are y'all here? Can you hear me? Am I good? Am I live? Hello? I should be back up. I'm so sorry. Is it working now? It looks like it's a little bit better. From what I can tell. Hello? Are you still with me? Is it buffering still? Let me look. Poor internet connection detected. Okay. Oh, what do I do about that? Go to settings. Hello? Oh, it is. Why? Hello? Seems alright now. Wondrous. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Sorry, my stream apparently was buffering so bad. I had to stop stream real quickly and open it back up.
No, I completely understand.
Okay, I'm hoping it's
I've had
fine
days
now.
like that too.
I'm hoping it's fine now. Please, please. Anyway, you were saying.
I forgot what I was saying.
We were talking about cross-pollination and your flower fields and your sweet berries.
Yes. The bigger areas, we have them a lot more mixed in. It looks more like a forest than a vinery. Because we have trees and stuff for natural beehives to be on, and the ground is just filled with wild grape. It doesn't look as clean as other areas, but
I see.
Our wine is some of the sweetest in the land.
Interesting. I'm just now learning about wine making myself. So I guess it's from when I was growing up, the little bits I did see vineyards and whatever had wherever in comparison to now. I just think it's interesting to learn because like even like if you look here, I'm gonna pick you up if that's all right.
Yep. If you don't mind me asking, you said you saw some vineyards when you were
Cause like look, there's a bunch of flower fields out here, and I'm sure there's like they have so many bees up in that like farm area as well. So I'm so interested in how it actually works. I've been learning slowly with the tea I've been making and the little bits I've been helping with the villagers at around my tavern. But just learning about how it works, especially with like hearing your like when I talked about the vineyards that I'd visited, in comparison to how you run things, you seem to have a vast knowledge about how it works and what is better. I'm just interested, I suppose.
Yeah, and that's I guess another thing that we can talk about when you come out to the estate more often is how we run our various farms and stuff.
I'd like to.
I'll have to. You'll have to make yourself some winter clothes, and I'll take you to my family's other business.
You have another business?
Yes.
What businesses do you have?
Well, the book actually again details it quite well. The main branch of the family is winemaking and interconnecting with nobility. My eldest cousin, her branch is all about mercenary work and providing caravan guards, stuff like that. My second eldest cousin is in charge of our ice collecting and those caravans.
That must do you so well, considering your state.
It does. You'd be surprised what nobles, especially in the South, are willing to pay for a fresh shipment of ice.
Interesting.
In some areas, it is worth its weight in gold.
I can imagine. Oh wait, no, I should have some of your shepherd's pie. I tend to keep an eternal steak on me just because it's easy.
It's easy, yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to.
But
I brought you up here. I just wanted to look at the fields. Actually, how about we just go walk? Hold on. It jumped out. There we go. We can just go walk in the fields, can't we? Or nearby.
Since we're past all the important stuff, do you want to mark us as available?
Yeah, we can. Let's see. You know, sometimes I wonder when I'm walking past here, what's a business and what's a house.
It does seem very intriguing sometimes, yes.
I know
Especially
the
because
other
I saw one
day.
house.
Hmm.
Oh, go ahead.
I know the other day we were walking in. When I was getting caught up on everything I'd missed, we went to Pavanus, and apparently people were using the mortuary building there to hang out, at least talk.
No.
That's what I said.
You're joking.
I'm not.
It's clearly marked as one. What, were they having dinner on the dissection table? No. No. You're kidding with me.
I just thought it was so interesting. I heard that and I had the same reaction that you did. I was like, there's no way. You cannot be serious. But apparently.
Oh my.
To be fair, I don't blame them. It is the bigger building in Pavanus, as far as I'm aware.
Yes, but there's so many other places to meet.
Oh, there's a dock back there. I didn't realize there was a dock back there.
It's less of a dock and more of a passageway. At least up to the magic shop.
There's a magic shop?
Yeah, pick me up and fly me over there. And I'll show you. I haven't seen it open in a bit, but it's up on the hill here.
Wait. I want to walk this way. I want to walk down the path. Mini magic shop. Ooh, what pretty lanterns.
But yeah, no. You mentioned that you have an affinity for life magic, correct?
According to Cepheus's machine, I do.
My family specifically tries to hire farmers with that affinity, if we can. They're a bit rare, but even without them actively casting magic, their very presence can be known to make things grow faster.
Interesting. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe I missed this.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Yeah. I don't think I've taken this. Pretty magic shop. Oh, wow. Best potions. They sell potions. Oh.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to look at the... You can't take them. Oh, interesting. Okay. I won't touch it then.
Out of character, the fact that the shelf is made out of, or like the area where you like get your potions is made out of beehives is so cool.
Is it?
Yeah, go look.
I haven't seen this at all. My reactions are genuine. Oh! Cool.
It looks so good.
It does.
And they're using the signs to cover up the like holes for the beehive.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so neat. I'm gonna look inside, if that's okay. Pretty flowers.
As long as we don't take anything, I'm sure they won't mind.
Oh no. Custom request and chest. Oh, I'm assuming that's a back area. Cool. Oh, and the coral. That's cool. I like this building. You get a nice view from up here as well.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this was like this little hill was my first choice for building the museum, but then I heard that somebody else was planning on building something here, so glad to see that it was the magic shop though.
Well, I mean, if I think about it logistically, having a museum near the library makes a lot of sense, I feel like.
Yeah.
Do you want me to finish that roof?
I didn't want to be a bother because you've been so busy with the community center. But I wouldn't mind it. No.
I do need to finish that. I know that with everything going on, I thought you weren't going to do the museum anymore, and then the whole thing with the gods happened, and
Yeah, it's
been a
I
bit of a mess. And I did not want to leave it as dirt. That's so
for
rude, I feel like.
yeah. For the roof, since we want it to be a representation of each god, I feel like we should make it all 4 of their colors.
That
Just to
would
be
probably
fair
work
to
a
all of
little bit
them.
better with the dome. Because with the before,
Yeah,
I
I
was having
think.
trouble with figuring out the placement with just 3 colors of glass. And now
I
that
mean,
there's
it
4,
works
it's
out, and it's
better, yeah.
with Puck now being among us. It's probably for the best that we represent Exeter in that design as well.
I mean,
I
I'm of the firm belief, even if you don't support Exeter and or Puck, you should respect them. You
yeah
don't have to like them, just respect goes a long way.
my biggest thing is there's not enough information about them. I just don't know anything.
I feel like my perspective of the whole Exeter and Puck thing is every action they have taken thus far has led to the harm of somebody. Which
Here's the thing: I haven't been told any of that.
oh,
I every time something like that's been mentioned, I've either been away or been told to leave. It
I see. Well,
I
from what I
only
can
when I found uh when I first found out about Exeter, it was through Noe assuming I already knew.
oh, I remember Noe
Which
mentioning
let me
that.
tell you that was a conversation. Building an estate and suddenly finding out, hey, there's another god.
I could only imagine the thought process of when you got told that. I couldn't imagine what you were thinking in that moment. As far as I am aware, from what I have seen, people have gotten involved with Exeter one way or another. Most of the time, people's minds have been affected one way or another. To how would I describe it? You've heard about the mind link, yes?
Yes.
Well, they had a interaction with Puck, and then they're like, "Are your minds strong enough?" Blah blah blah, and then they got mind linked to Exeter. And now they are getting memories altered or their minds messed with without their consent. Which often, from what I've seen from Sapere and Noe, they get splitting headaches. And at least I've tried with Sapere before to give them items to hold, something to like, let's say your memory got altered right now of this conversation, right? Imagine I take a picture of us to prove we had this conversation. That happened. I took a picture, gave an item to be like, if you forget this, this is proof, and then those items disintegrated. It's horrific. Terrifying, truthfully. And I understand people wanting to have the benefit of the doubt. Again, I am of the belief it is up to people to do as they please. I'm not going to be the one to like bring the pitchforks and or torches because somebody wants to follow a god. That would be hypocritical of me. I'm gonna pick you back up.
I
so
mean,
we can get back on the path.
Yeah.
Actually, we can go.
I mean,
never mind.
freedom of religion is protected here in the kingdom. So
that is true. I don't think I've been on this path before.
It's just I feel bad because of my first reactions to it. Because my first reaction was, well, being told to beware anyone talking about it. So when Vidya fear the unknown, I guess, and with everything else going on, that was the last thing I needed was to be roped into that. I was afraid, and I
understandably.
People fear
what they don't understand.
Yeah.
considering how little information is out there. There's also the concern of, with the whole Gazette, there's the concern that whatever group is following Exter has been deeply intertwined with the kingdom far longer than anyone has realized. And whatever influence they hold and what they hope to gain is no one knows. So it's kind of frightening. All things considered.
Yeah, I understand that. It's I don't know.
And
It's
if we're
just
to take
complicated.
Vayu's reaction of the whole Puck situation into consideration, with the whole roar of thunder after everything, and hearing other gods do not care for them, it's just kind of... I personally would like to focus on other stuff till we get more information.
Yeah. Maybe who knows? Maybe if my cousin gets back to me, and I get an invitation to the black market, I'll bring you along with, so that we can do a little bit of snooping if you want.
Again, what a weird roundabout way to ask me to hang out with you, Myra.
I mean,
I'm
do you
fun.
blame me? You're so fun to hang out with.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm just now starting to get used to asking people to be around me. I do hope you forgive me for it being a little roundabout.
I don't mind, as long as you are working to get better at it. To be fair, I wasn't the best with socialization either for a really long time. I'm still not. So.
Yeah. I mean, again, with how I was raised, I was raised to assume there's 7 different meanings behind every sentence. Because that's how a lot of nobles taught.
That just sounds like a nightmare. I mean...
Oh, it was, and talking to the Caspian only made it worse.
It's a very cynical worldview. That's quite depressing, I feel like. I think I've had enough of that in the past, 20 years. I want to take... I'm thinking about when everyone is hanging out at the tavern, having fun, laughing with each other, sharing community. I want to cultivate that. It makes me very happy. And the situations with everything else going on. Sure, the kingdom situation is important to recognize, and I would like to dive into that, just to have a little bit more knowledge, to be more well-informed, to act as is necessary. But that doesn't mean it isn't stressful to begin with. You know?
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a camera, would you?
A camera? Why?
I want to take pictures of all the damages and stuff.
At your house?
Yeah, just to have for when I go and report it to Sandra.
Probably a smart idea.
Whoever did it could very well come back and undo it if they suspect that I'm going to report it.
That is true.
Still to go so far as to throw a brick through my window.
It is alarming, considering the extremes.
Yeah.
Very threatening indeed. I know from my experience with Cass has been, hanging out at my tavern ever since the beam incident, I'll call it, with my reopening. Just making sure that everything's fine around there. And I appreciate her for it. She does her job very well. So
yeah.
If I can recommend anyone on the guard, I feel like Cassandra.
Are they missing a crystal here?
Another thing to report, I guess.
Yeah. Just happened to notice that.
Do you want to go look at take those pictures now?
Yeah, especially because I've never used a camera.
Oh, you never used to get. Well, actually, I can't blame you. I'm not very well versed in technology either.
If you wouldn't mind taking the pictures,
Do you not want to learn?
I will learn at another date. Let me go put the ice back up so it looks
The way it did.
as it was.
I understand. I'm not quite comfortable with pictures myself, but I'll take them. That I don't mind. Maybe actually I cannot read that. Let me make sure. There we are. There's the gate.
If you don't mind, me asking, why is it that you don't like your picture being taken?
That's kind of hard to explain, truthfully.
Okay.
No, don't take this as I don't want to. I do. How do I just explain this? I don't like my picture being taken because it feels like, obviously capturing a moment in time is great. It's a great advancement in technology to begin with. It just feels, how do I describe? I'm having a hard time articulating this. I prefer paintings.
I've had so many paintings made. It's sitting there for hours.
Paintings take a lot of effort. They take a lot of time. Most of the time they have artistic interpretation. Pictures are very exposing, I feel like. Somebody at any time could take a picture of you, and it's... I don't like it. I don't care for it. If I want to be depicted, I would rather have a say in how I look in it. Not to say that I ever really look bad in a picture. It makes me uncomfortable in a way I cannot describe.
No, I completely understand.
It's kind of like, it's like with the Gazette. Sometimes they include, like, small pictures with what they're talking about, their stories. And it's like a moment in time that is shared amongst so many different people. You never know who's looking or who could see it. And it just kind of feels like, it's kind of like, imagine you're standing in, imagine you take all the way away all the ice. And you're standing in the middle, and your entire family, imagine your whole family, all of your extended family is standing at the top looking down at you. Imagine that feeling.
Sounds like a nightmare.
It feels like a nightmare. Every time I think about it, it just fills me with the most dread I think I could ever feel.
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to head inside and take that other picture real quick?
Yeah. Are you gonna take the ice down again?
Well, you have the waste stone.
Wait! You're right. You're so right.
One of a select few who do. This way.
I'm curious about the entrance that Cedar made.
He has a remote control to the gate. So
really?
he just enabled it to go up. Trust me, it's disconcerting to me as well.
Sorry, I'm looking at the... Now this really looks like prison bars.
I figured we'd go up the other way so it's a little less cramped for you.
Check out this. So I'm trying to make sure that it's kind of hard with the way that this class is, that you get all the words in the shot.
Do you want me to temporarily remove the glass so you can get a picture of the sign?
No. I'm doing it as the scene is set. Close enough. Did you? I know you said something got thrown here. Was something on the ground when you came in? Did you pick it up, or did it just?
Yeah, I picked it up and threw it back out. Because again, it was a rock, and I figured, maybe Katarina chipped off one of the bricks or something, and I just needed to replace it. But then I saw the glass window, and I was so angry, I threw it back out.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. If you had kept it, you could have gotten fingerprints.
Yeah, that's my bad.
I'm not blaming you. I just an afterthought, I guess. Okay. I thought, let me hand these to you.
I still can't believe somebody would do this.
It's an extreme, and I mean, let's go back out to the front real quick.
Yeah.
The words themselves are very harsh.
Yeah.
Scathing, even.
Yeah. Do you want me to show you where I'd have you be practicing a bit of your magic?
Oh, sure. Ooh, pretty flowers. Sorry.
If you want any of them, let me know and I'll get you some.
Well, what are these? Lotus flowers, begonia, spirit blooms, dahlia. Ooh, these are very pretty.
I can get an infinite supply of any of them that you would like.
That's very kind of you. What are these? Siren kelp. Oh, wow.
Yeah. When you mix siren kelp in with dirt, you get infused dirt, which is dirt that is infused with magic.
Sorry, I heard ice cracking.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
Tends to do that.
Mandrakes.
Yeah.
Sunfire tomatoes. What's this?
Makes an amazingly spicy sandwich, by the way, these tomatoes.
I've never had a tomato.
These ones I use to make a sauce that goes on like a regular pork chop sandwich.
Ooh, interesting.
I'll have to get you a couple of them.
What's this for?
This was the setup that the witch used to make the bow.
Interesting.
I was interested in potentially studying it, but I can't do any of the rituals myself. This was another thing that she had set up. Unfortunately, never really quite worked. So it's kind of just been here abandoned. But I'd probably end up clearing out their attempts at everything and let you practice here. Because as far as my understanding of life magic goes, it both enhances life around it and also is used to not manipulate, but sense the life in everything around you.
Interesting. It sounds like you're giving Trochi a run for his money.
Well, I was admitted to the magical university at age 10.
This is true. I'm sure you gained
That
a
wouldn't
lot
have
more
happened
knowledge
if I
the longer you've been obsessed with
yes.
magic.
Well, when I left after the incident, I spent 20 years going to every single person who knew anything about magic, minor, major. The places where a lot of the academics in the university wouldn't even dare to go and speak to.
I see. I see.
I'm talking people still reading books that were written by their ancestors and going off the magic in those.
Hmm.
Ancient stuff.
Interesting. I've been meaning myself to look into maybe not magic records exactly, but I have been
Hmm.
meaning to look into the historical records of the cities and the religions.
Uh,
With
our our interests might overlap. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
thank you.
History and magic, I'm sure, intertwines directly with the history of the various kingdoms and cities
This is
of this
what I
world.
was
So,
saying. I feel like with okay, so this is where my thought process was. Right. I have been inclined to learn a little bit about the Aphrodite religion, obviously with my new job under Casalis, but I feel like it is necessary if I am to understand the Aphrodite religion. I need to learn one, its history and how it's gotten to the place it's gotten now, but I also need to understand the other cities and the other religions to also understand how they have gotten to the point they've gotten to now. Because they
yeah.
all tend to intertwine with each other, especially within this kingdom. So I feel like I cannot be as informed in my job as I need to if I don't learn more.
Mhm.
And
Say,
especially with
I had a
everything going on with Exeter now, I feel like it's even more important because we've got no idea how intertwined it is with the kingdom in general and for how long. Considering the book
yeah.
from Andorra, it sounds like it's been connected a lot, and I mean a lot longer than anybody even realized.
Oh yeah. Uh, Bit of a off-topic question. If I were to supply the materials, do you think you might be able to make me a dress?
A dress? What kind?
Yeah. One particularly made out of the Stilton stuff here that I've been cultivating.
I can you stand on a flat surface for a second?
Yeah.
Do you have any preference in colors?
I
Or just
I think it is a little understanding. I'd like it to be kind of wintry colors. Uh
would you like it to be fitted for warmer weather then, since you're here often?
uh a little bit of fur and stuff wouldn't be amiss. No.
Hmm. Okay.
But this the silken stuff made from my moss here is surprisingly warm.
I could imagine. It always looks really
Uh
soft to
on
me.
top of that, it is amazingly soft.
I tend to
Uh
get most of my fabrics from the dock in Folkfong. Um,
I mean, you can feel the like my sweatshirt that I have there.
hmm,
It's very soft.
I can imagine. I
It's it wasn't made the best because it was made by me. So I'm hoping to have something a little more elegant instead of just
hmm,
constantly having on this big bulky outfit that I kind of just stitched together.
well, the seams are very novice at best. I could fix this up if you'd like as well.
I'd like to keep that as is. I'm pretty proud of it. Uh,
I mean, it's good for an attempt. You should keep at it. It's a very handy hobby to have. I learned when I was
and
younger, I had nothing but time on my hands and a bunch of stuff and just told do as you will, don't bother me. So I did. I've made so many outfits in my
I,
time.
I, again, if you don't want to speak about it, you don't have to. But normally, time isn't something that you don't really have outside of at least the higher classes. What did your father do?
My father? My
Yeah.
father,
What was his profession?
his profession? He never really spoke about it to me. I didn't really know him that well, truthfully. He was always out for
Oh,
work. And the little bits I did uh, get to see him, we were interacting with
uh,
other people mostly. So I
and Again, this isn't meant to be an interrogation, but just you mentioned going to vineries and huntings and all of that. It's my first thought about hearing all that is that you were quite intermixed with nobility, either as merchants or.
Like I said, in my lifetime, I've met very interesting people. It wasn't very often, but it was in small instances.
Okay. I get it's not meant to be a interrogation. Just I'm naturally curious to a fault, and I do apologize if my questions are a little uncomfortable. Do tell me if they are, please.
It would be a different story entirely if you had me in a corner and be like, "Tell me everything right now."
No, I would never want to do that.
Exactly, it would be an entirely different story. The natural curiosity is flattering. Anybody who knows me well will tell you straight up, I'm not great with being upfront.
I understand.
It's not, well, that's not, I feel like that's not true. That's not the way to articulate it. I am open about certain things. Other things don't come as naturally to me.
Yeah. I completely understand. I've met more than one person who does not want to speak about their past, and whatever their reason may be, it's not my point. It's not my place to ask for that.
It's not that I don't want to speak about my past. It's just, again, that harder time articulating exactly how I mean with the words that I am saying. I guess to kind of paint a better picture for you, my mother loved socializing. She loved going to parties. She loved being amongst people that made her feel higher up than she was. So if that helps you understand a little bit better, whenever I would get dragged around with the people I did interact with briefly.
I have a feeling you resonated a little more than I first thought with my bring out the child. It's time to show them off.
Yes, I did.
I understand completely. Trust me, I do. I mean, hell, my family, whenever they would have important meetings, would literally close the door on the estate and tell me to just play with my magic till they got back. I understand.
I mean,
it's I don't want to put my own backstory onto you, but
no.
There's something about speaking with you that makes me feel comfortable in saying what it was like growing up.
I'll take that as a compliment, I guess.
You're very nice to talk to.
Thank you. I hope so. I try to. Although when I did come back, I have been frustrated. Nobody's fault, only mine. The way that people have just been going about things, and the conversations that I've had recently, you included, I will admit, have just been. People are complaining a lot. Understandably so.
Yeah.
However, I feel like people are focusing on these small things, and I say small lightly because it could be like, let's say the whole situation with Puck, that's not small. But in the grander scheme of things, considering what we can really do about the situations, it's just a wasted effort.
Exactly.
And there's more things that we can do than just meets the eye. And I've been getting frustrated with a lot of people. Not just for that reason, but that's one of the main reasons. I'm tired of hearing people complain, in a sense.
It's partly why I, invited you to tea and to kind of just chat, to kind of get away from all the stress and everything, just kind of enjoy everything going on. Enjoy the small things in life, like a good cup of tea and a good walk and, some good company.
I really
Things
enjoyed the
that
tea. I
yeah,
appreciate it.
things
And
that
thank
aren't
you for making me
necessarily
something I
around.
can eat. Hmm.
I hope it was good. It was my first time really making anything with meat. Uh
It was good. I tend to
and
prefer
it
things that are a bit more
was
on the more rare side. I know some people would
yeah,
consider that a bit more raw, but it's what tastes the best to me. It's always been that
okay.
way since I was
Uh
young. And I'm only now recently kind
yeah.
of getting a bit more exposure, slowly, very slowly, with other things. Like I only recently was able to stomach tea, so you can imagine my limited
Yeah.
range of things I can even have.
I'll keep that in mind. It was also one of the few times where I've made something instead of having a servant make it. So I hope it tasted okay.
Hmm. I appreciate the effort you put into it.
I figured if it's gonna be hosted at my own house instead of at the official estate, I should put in as much effort as I can with it.
I appreciate that. It's also good to get your hands dirty every now and then.
Hmm.
Cathartic sometimes, I think.
Yes. But as for the shrine, it's still under construction. I'm planning on making a sauna down there, uh,
Ooh!
as well as changing up the lighting and making sure none of the runes are touching it, so it's nice and warm down there too.
Ooh, that'll be so nice. What's this building over here?
Oh, that's the engineering school that
You have
I
an
paid for
engineering
Cedar to
school?
build. Yeah. Cedar and Asne are gonna be here.
Soft, deep slate brick. I've seen Esne. I don't think I've interacted with them much, which is a shame.
Uh, them and Cedar are both engineering geniuses. And I
Really?
want them to teach my staff everything they know.
Hmm. I see. Cool.
I'm not sure how interested in it Cedar is going to be after everything that's gone on, but Asne is still an amazing person to learn engineering from.
I see. I see. I see. I feel like I need to. I should have more conversations with Asne and Cedar. I don't get to talk to Cedar very often either. Only brief interactions
Asne's
at the
been
tavern.
Asne's been pretty busy up in their mountain, as far as I know.
I think the last time I spoke to them properly was when they were showing everybody around their area. So
Yeah, I
sorry, I'm marveling at the architecture around.
yeah, we plan on having everything run by the three main ways to power things, which is wind, steam, and water.
Wow,
A good demonstration of all of that.
how efficient. Was it? I know your family was pressuring you to do this, but how does it feel to have not one but two houses?
I miss the days when I was traveling and would just put up a tent at night.
Then why don't you? You've done what your family asks now. Seems like you like getting your hands dirty.
It it's different now.
How so?
Back during those days, I had a goal. The goal was to find out what happened to the artifact and make sure it wasn't going to hurt anyone, and that
Mm-hmm.
goal's been fulfilled. Cepheus has, made sure it was stored safely and locked away,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not going to hurt anyone now.
And do you not have a goal now?
I'm still trying to figure that out for myself.
make
It's
make your goal finding a goal.
it's partly why I still hold, not resentment is, that's not the right word, but
Hmm.
I guess I'm just upset that Cepheus didn't tell me, because I could have been searching for that goal 20 years ago instead of starting now.
Hmm. I mean, if you really
On
think
top
about
of
it,
that,
you could have done something simultaneously. You could have done so
I
simultaneously.
I don't know
But
if you've
hindsight
noticed, but
is
I suck at
2020.
multitasking.
Yeah, I kind of noticed.
Although when I put my mind to something, it does get done.
Hmm. I tend
I
to get
mean,
distracted on one thing or another. Let me just look at
I
the
know it was
training
a
hall.
I know it was an illegal experiment, but
Hmm.
the machine worked. It knocked us a safe for now, at least.
For
Gives
now.
everyone more time. I I will probably try and draft up, not blueprints, but a full-on report of how everything worked, so that way Cepheus has it, and Cepheus can find a safer way to do everything.
Mm.
But other than that, I'm done with magical research.
Good for you.
Uh, it, truth be told, it'd take a sign from one of the gods themselves to try and get me back into that.
Good for you. Now you have it's the overwhelming thing about the when I was younger, I used to, or my family really, were Freya followers. I have
Mhm.
since I no longer follow Freya. I respect Freya, but I no longer follow Freya. It
Yeah.
was the overwhelming idea of endless possibility and potential that most people think of it as a good thing. But I,
Have
as I've gotten older, think of it as quite overwhelming, honestly.
Have you seen the Freya temple?
I have seen pictures. I haven't been there
I
since.
We should go there real quick.
Are we allowed to?
It's open to the public, as long as we stay in public areas.
Okay.
Uh,
One sec. Rhea Temple. Ooh.
the trees weren't like this when we came last weekend. After Andorra told us all to get out, apparently some people came and checked back later, and all the trees were drained of magic. And up towards
Ooh.
the temple itself, the ground itself is as well.
I see.
You can see it from here.
Whoa. I forgot how grand this place looked.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh, this looks even worse in person. Oh, wow.
Uh, oh, also,
Hmm?
uh, you you know how you mentioned you didn't really start flying until recently. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
feel free to fly around the estate as much as you want. Uh,
That's a very kind offer.
pra-
I have mostly been
practice
using
makes perfect, you know.
you know the diving boards at the little beach area near the tavern?
Yeah.
I used those to learn to fly because when I touch water, I sink like a rock. So it was a great motivator to not sink.
Yeah.
Wow.
Depending on how you feel about it, there's also there's some areas directly west of the estate that have some nice soft snow for you to practice in. So if you fall, you know, you don't risk
I mean,
injury. I
it's
know you heal fast, but
I do. It's healing fast is not all it's cracked up to be. Really.
no, it's not.
You'd think it's nice, and most of the time it can be, but not always. I mean, I
it's
just
nice until you have an arrowhead embedded in your shoulder for the rest of your life.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, not for the rest of your life. I got it out, but it is kind of stiff. But it is what it is.
I
This is gorgeous.
and I'm just double checking your is your eye still causing you pain at all, or has that mostly subsided?
I'm no longer in pain. It's
Okay.
certainly been something to get used to. It was horrendous when I had glass in it,
Yeah. I
but it's all out now. I'm much better
I
than I was.
I wonder if the withering effect is still lingering, and maybe that's why it's not healing fully.
I mean, I haven't really been that fond of looking at it very much,
Yeah. I
but
understand.
I don't know. Oh, this is even prettier at night. Oh wow.
Hmm.
I'm assuming can we go inside?
I'll show you where the public areas are. I come here to pray on the weekends. I've tried making it a habit of praying at all the temples when possible.
Hmm.
This is the welcoming area here.
Oh wow.
Then if you come over here and head up, this is the public prayer room.
Oh, I remember this. Wow. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of looking around it. Oh, there's a balcony.
That leads up to the more private areas, including Andora's
see.
personal room and the area where the Queen will come to commune with Freya, as well as the Oracle's room. So places we don't want to go.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually quite disappointed when we came last weekend.
Why?
I I wanted to come and learn more about, you know, Freya and the worship of Freya and, you know, proper prayers and such.
Hmm.
And everyone else, frankly, they were kind of rude. Namely
Rude.
Brillium.
Oh, don't
Uh
get me started.
to where all of us got kicked out, period, for the day.
I don't blame Andorra if that was the case.
I don't either.
Hmm.
Brillium seemed upset that they couldn't be on the in the water.
Yeah.
But it is quite peaceful here.
Depends on your definition of peaceful, I suppose.
does help that there's not many people who stop by.
I can imagine. It's quiet.
In fact, as far as I can tell, most of the people who come here are some form of nobility.
Hmm. Is it that, or is it just that is what you're most used to?
I
Kind of, what is that? Oh,
probably a
it's
little bit of both.
Hmm. I'm assuming the tree. Sorry, I'm just thinking about, like, imagine going up on the branches there.
I mean, as far as I can tell, you're fine to fly around up here.
Really? And I feel like,
I mean, everyone else
me
is
for a
doing it.
moment. Give me a chance to look at the crystals around. Whoa. Oh, the crystals are even worse in the back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Out of character, you want to know what my worst fear is right now?
What?
We just see Triceratops between the cage.
That would be something. Oh.
Be careful, the snow is deep here.
I can see that.
But yeah, it's quite nice here.
This path probably goes back to...
As far as I know, it just leads to nowhere.
Really?
Well, there is a house to our west.
Really? Where is this, by
Yeah.
the way?
Do you want to go check it out?
Sure.
I don't know exactly where. You wouldn't mind just picking me up real quick and heading west. I think we might be near the
West
Oracle's house, maybe?
this way.
Yeah. Right down there.
Interesting.
I'm not sure whose house it is. But...
Because I don't recognize anything nearby here.
Yeah. I think it's near the Guardian farm, actually.
Oh, really? Here.
Yeah.
We'll go in a direction till we find something.
Yeah. I think the Guardian farm is to the west, like northwest of here. And then the Emerald Isles as well.
You mean the Amethyst Isles? Oh yeah, this is probably where the... Did you mean Amethyst?
Yep, I see it off to the, yes.
Oh!
Thank you, sorry.
You're welcome. You're fine. Let me see. Then this should be the direction to Cass's place.
I will say, I'm surprised you don't fly more often. This is fun.
It was a bit of a bummer when my eye first got scratched and I couldn't fly anywhere because my equilibrium was thrown off.
I understand that.
It was really weird. Like, trying to keep balance. I kept flying into things. I had a bit of a personal band from flying for a bit, but I think it's a lot of fun from the bits I have. Ooh. She's pulled up more island. That's cool.
Does she use her magic to do this, or?
I believe so, yes. I think she pulls the whatever land is underneath and then pulls it up.
Okay.
Hmm?
Do you know what type of magic Cassandra's proficient in? I know healing and stuff is what their license or what her license is in, but
I think she's told me before. I just it is escaping my mind at the moment, which is unfortunate. Truthfully. But,
sorry, I'm trying to maintain a straight face. My chat just said imagining Calliope holding a small fox and her arms while flying.
well, that sounds funny. How tall is Myra canonically? Because it's gonna be, if you say a certain height, it's gonna be really funny.
5'1".
Calliope is 6 foot. This is hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's really funny.
Tito just said it. Tito said it. It's like Calliope.
Calliope is 6
armpits.
foot.
It's just like Myra's just dangling there. Like you got her by the straw.
I really want to draw Calliope just standing and Myra looking up. That's really funny. Would you want to go to the tavern briefly? I know we've been out and about everywhere. Yeah. I feel like a drink would be nice.
Yeah. I don't.
Oh. Sorry, you were saying.
I don't mind being out and about. It's nice to get around.
I was thinking about this the other day. Everyone interacting all the time. It keeps you very active. Go from one place to another.
Oh yeah.
Make sure
everyone must be pretty busy today, huh?
Probably. I know before we spoke, I was checking out oh, no, you've already sat down. Never mind. Well, before we were speaking, I was checking out the area back here to see how much space I could have for a little arena area, like a coliseum almost. Because, Orion and I were speaking about making a area for, because I know when people are drunk and just people are interacting, sometimes they want to fight each other. I don't understand why. It just happens. But fighting isn't allowed in my tavern, so I was thinking of making a little thing back here. Since I would like to make a path. Because, like, there's the bridge here. Sorry, before you get started. Path here. And I was thinking of having the Colosseum here, and then we can connect a path going through this way, because if you were to go over that way, past this little lake, or river, I think this is probably more river, there's a path that connects to,
Spawn?
Yes, Spawn and Fokwang and everywhere else. So I was thinking about connecting my path to that path. But I think it would be nice to have something in between here and the tavern. Because I was thinking about, like... Because I want to do the bridge here. But I think having, like, a tunnel here wouldn't be... Well, it would be plausible? I just don't think it would be fun. So just going through the area around might be a little bit nicer. But I was looking over here, as I was saying.
I mean, it's not that much of a difference. You should just make it a, like, winding path up onto the hill and then back down.
This is true. But I was looking over here about making a coliseum. Or arena. Or
do you want it to be like an actual coliseum, or do you want it to be like a fight pit for, hey, you guys are drunk, go to the pit?
Well, Orion and I spoke about making this a area in Aphrodite's honor. So I was thinking hypothetically, if I ever wanted to, I could suggest maybe to Chrysalis hosting a festival here, like a tournament. Because that would
That'd
be
be
really
fun.
fun. I know, right? That's what I was thinking. I'd
Well,
have to speak to
I wouldn't
Orion
mind.
about it, but
If that does happen, let me know and I'll try and supply some materials.
very nice of you. I think it's at the very least, if this is the middle, it'll probably be like. Hang on, I gotta look. Hold on. Maybe like 20 blocks out each. At the very least, I could have like maybe 20 blocks out each, give or take.
Yeah.
And that'd be enough space for like people to like walk around and like, you know.
Yeah. Question: would you have it be like an enclosed dome type for it, or open to the sky?
That's a
I
great
know
question.
personally for me, if I wanted to fight in an arena like that, I'd want it to be enclosed.
I
But
would
that's
probably.
because of how my powers work. If there's something above me, I can do a mad dash in one direction.
I would probably, the way I'm thinking about it is having a, obviously be circular. Maybe probably go up a bit with some banners hanging down. But I could do like a glass dome over it. I prefer open spaces anyway, but I would hate for anybody to get rained on.
Yeah, I'd say you could do. Sorry to break here, but you know the Roman Coliseum, how it has
Yes.
like
Yes.
the pavers and stuff going out. You could do that.
Because I'm thinking
Like
of
those
like
little
with this
fan
like the
things over
circular
the state.
things, and I was
Yeah.
thinking of using some swan imagery to uphold banners hanging down, and then have it kind of look like those banners break off into like rose petals.
Yeah.
Because that would look really cool.
Also, Spotify's killing me here.
Oh, what did Spotify do?
It's playing Golden Wind right now. I'm just expecting to see JoJo join the game.
But I have a bunch of plans of grandeur, I guess, for building, or at least like something that would look nice in spaces. Because I've also been meaning to look, because my tavern is nice, but I've been educated on the importance of a work-life balance, and my bedroom is literally in that little tower, underneath my business. So I was thinking about looking into other areas to have a proper house, because that's why I asked you earlier what it
Yeah.
feels like to have two houses.
I heard from the grapevine that you're looking for savannas and stuff.
Maybe, preferably, this is out of character. Preferably, I would prefer a desert. But if I can't find a good, decently sized desert, I will make one.
I'm gonna share a location. There's a pretty decent sized savanna there.
As far as I can tell, there's every savanna that I've come across has been very. Ooh, it's like on the very edge. Holy. Every savanna is very decently sized. Yeah. And I mean, it's like the biggest biome, I think, on the map. Are mostly savannas.
Do you want to see the lab I'm making for my own like technology research?
Sure. I don't see why not.
Pick me up. You're free to grab the waystone, because you're probably not going to be in there too long. It's an underground lab.
You hate me.
I try to make things as open as I can, but it's down here. Sorry it's so cold as well. I figured if something were to go wrong.
Sorry. I was like, what? Oh, this is cramped. Okay. I'm making this quick then.
I promise it gets more open out here.
Okay.
But no, it's in the Arctic, away from everything, in case any research were to go wrong.
I don't think I've seen something like this. What an interesting material.
Were you there when Noe took us to that abandoned lab that Milo was working in?
Yes, I was.
I was able to take a small sample of some of the construction materials there, and I've recreated it to be more sturdy and last a while.
You're very good at this. I mean, just thinking about how you made the vault and now this, you're very good at what is it called? The crafting of these kind of like plated materials. You're good at that.
Metallurgy? Yeah.
Yes. I wasn't familiar with the term.
It's mostly just alchemy.
Really?
Yeah, like steel that I used to prevent magic from traveling through. That's just a mix of iron and crushed up coal when you're smelting it.
I've heard at least Milo mention alchemy recently. It feels like it's coming up in conversation sometimes. Interesting.
I forgive me for being a little salty, but I found out from Trochi that my diary wasn't the only thing that people made copies of on my birthday. Apparently, somebody made copies of my thesis as well.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Use my research for something?
Your research about what?
Well, that was the thesis I was preparing for my magical license when I wanted to go apply for that. So,
oh, I see.
All of my magical research and the materials I use and what their purposes are in my experiments, all of that.
Interesting.
I'm honestly not sure what hurts more, knowing that my diary's probably been read by half the kingdom at this point, or knowing that somebody might be using my research for whatever the hell they might want.
That is true. I honestly, I don't know. I've only recently started getting into journaling, so I couldn't tell you.
I just wish that, if people wanted to know these types of things, that instead of like do it on another day besides my birthday, especially because at that point the runes were malfunctioning and there was ice everywhere and it was really dangerous to be up there, period.
Bigger fish to fry. I know when you suggested to show everybody it, I was like, nope, immediately nope. It's too small.
Yeah, it was a little claustrophobic with all the ice up there. I do apologize for that.
Let's go back. Are you gonna make more rooms?
Yeah, I plan on having each room being dedicated to a specific type of technology.
Interesting.
I also plan on having a warp plate because my family's setting up one of their I guess ice farms is the best way to put it nearby.
Farms? Ice farms?
Well, what
you
they
have
do is
enough
they
ice.
Yes, but we sell it to the kingdoms of the south. To the cities and stuff down there, to nobles of the border. Like I said, they pay a lot of money for ice.
I could imagine.
And because of my family's use of runes, especially on our caravans, we're one of the few people who can actually keep it frozen the entire way there.
I see. Shall we head back to the tavern?
Yeah.
I know we kind of briefly walked through there. And then just kind of left immediately. I meant for us to sit down.
Yeah. Well, like you said, it's nice to stretch our legs every once in a while.
This is true. Is there anything I can get you since you gave me tea and food? I might as well do the same.
I'll take some. I'll take. Do you happen to have any cider?
Cider? Yeah, I should. Anything to eat?
No, thank you. I'm actually still full from the fruit salad I had earlier.
Oh, wonderful. Go sit down there with you.
Another thing we'll have to do once Snowfjord's a little more lively is to make a bit of an ice boat track there.
Really? That'll be fun. Do you think it ever
Kind of a
will?
little tourist thing. I mean, theoretically, we prove that we can reverse the damage done to these areas.
Yes.
I
But-
trust that the kingdom, with that research, will be able to find a way to safely do it, probably using magical crystals.
Seems like magic itself is already pretty fragile. Messing with it seems like a dangerous slope to go down.
I mean, the university does experiments every single day.
This is true. This is true. You don't.
I'm sure if anybody's gonna figure out how to fix, I'm sure if anybody's gonna figure out how to fix it, put it bluntly, the most quote unquote dangerous part is the first step, and that's already been taken by us. So, with that research in hand, hopefully Cepheus will be able to figure out something.
Cepheus. Oh, Cepheus.
I may hold my, I may not like the decisions Cepheus made all those years ago, especially after everything happened, right? But I'd be stupid to not recognize how smart he is.
I mean, his family and just himself are quite well renowned. He has his position in the kingdom for a reason. And he's good at what he does. You can't deny that.
I can't, but there's still a part of me that...
Yes,
I guess
you and your resentment. I remember.
It's more so not sure how to really trust Cepheus. I read the documents about Noctis, right? I read up about Elias, and then finding out that Cepheus worked closely with Elias through, talks with Kaya, or Queen Kaya.
Apparently, though, they were... You didn't hear this from me.
They were very close.
They were very close, yeah.
It's just hard to shake that gut feeling that, something might not be lining up. I know we're not entitled to information, but it's hard to shake that gut feeling when it comes to things. And
I was about to say...
The Institute itself has its secrets.
Yes.
They've always had their secrets.
I think, from my perspective, I think Cepheus has been more kind than he could have been. And he's putting a lot of effort in for the tools at his disposal. I don't think he's kind of in the same boat that all of us are, that there's not enough time to get to everything as it deserves. So just doing what he can is admirable in itself. Obviously, you don't have to like him, but I feel like respect is due. I mean, but also considering the fact you were harassing him, equally so, I feel like he deserves a bit more grace.
Yeah. Not to play devil's advocate with myself, but from my point of view, have you read the report, my point of view of the events?
You've told me several times, in fact, of your version of events and then the official report. Huh?
It's so different, and even to this day I remember it the way I told the guard. I'm not sure if it's just my memory or what, but there's big details
You did go through a traumatic event. Memory issues, Outdoor, aren't out of the realm of possibilities. It wouldn't surprise me. It's unfortunate, but it is... Now that you know, you can be aware of it and adjust your behavior. How you do that is up to you, but, you know.
I did formally apologize to Cepheus about everything.
That's good.
And thanked
About
him for
time.
not pressing charges over the
About
20 years.
time! He's more patient than he needs to be. Same with Kaya. I feel like Kaya deserves so much, just, how do you say? So much more respect, so much more kindness and grace than a lot of people are giving.
I should talk to Talia about sending some of those suitors to go work out collecting ice. Maybe that'll straighten them up a bit.
Would they, though? It's an entirely different conversation. I don't think... I think, obviously, Kaya deserves, you know, a lot more kindness, a lot more patience and grace, but I don't think Kaya needs anybody to go and pick up the problems. Kaya's more than capable from what I've seen. And I feel like more people should... I know Exelion is the biggest person to do this. But saying the kingdom itself needs a whole new monarchy or ruler is, I feel like, personally unfair. Because Kaya, as far as I can tell, has been doing great. It's just everything else that Kaya has to deal with on top of everything else.
Kaya is the ruler this kingdom needs right now.
That's exactly what I think, too. Kaya is so, like, I feel every conversation I've had with Kaya, whenever Kaya has come here, Kaya can be strict, but the more you talk to Kaya, the more personable Kaya seems to get. And for a ruler, considering everything that Kaya has already been through, it's astonishing how kind Kaya has remained.
Yeah.
And still wants to be.
I'm surprised there aren't nobles strung up at the gates with how much they bother them about their partner.
5 gold coins to Kaya for every misgendering. 5
I'm sorry.
gold coins.
I'm sorry. But it's...
I keep thinking about the Moira situation, though.
I don't know much on it.
I don't think anybody does, and that's the sad part.
Well, because I wasn't at the kingdom yet when the assassination attempt happened.
It was a kind of a stroke of luck that I ended up where I did. I had meant to, when I went to the festival, where the assassination took place, I had meant that the only reason I'd come there is to meet with Chrysalis. Because Chrysalis, I had met Chrysalis a year prior, and Chrysalis had offered, or suggested whenever I was ready to go to the temple in Thalassanos and see if there was, like, just anything that I could do to help the community. Because from when I was here, I take great pride, and it is very fulfilling for me to help people around here. So Chrysalis, when we met, suggested I go to Thalassanos and kind of up that scale. I wasn't ready at the time, but I remembered that conversation, and when I heard about Chrysalis being at the festival, I was like, oh, that's a perfect opportunity. And then the assassination attempt happened. And then from there, I just kind of, I don't know, it was interesting. I felt like I hadn't really socialized with people outside of this village here until then, and then it kind of just spiraled into more interactions and more interactions.
Yeah. It's
Amazing what small instances can do.
yeah. I'll send a letter to my cousin. I'll see if she recognizes the name at all. If she does, I'll bring any information to you.
You don't have to, but it is very appreciated, the offer regardless.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know anything about Moira or the would-be assassin or anything like that. You do, and any information that my family's going to know, if it can help bring this person to justice, it deserves to be shared with those who will bring them to justice. And you are...
I mean, me
You
saying I know
and-
about something is a strong word. All I know is what I've heard from other people about how Jason was hired by a person named Moira and they have connections to Black Market. That's as far as I know.
I'm assuming, though, that you'll be able to get
too much grace here.
I'm assuming, though, that you'll be able to get any information I have to Talia.
Oh, well, yeah, you're not wrong.
No offense, but it seems like you and your friends are a lot closer to talking to Talia than anyone else.
Yeah, we have built up a bit of a give and take relationship. We tell Talia things. Talia helps us. It's taken time. I'm kind of glad we are where we are at.
I need to talk to Talia about an idea I had for the Royal Guards.
An idea?
So right now, as far as I know, they're like clothing underneath their armor. It's made from just regular cloth. With magic being as haywire as it is now, the silk that I've been cultivating, it's naturally magical resistant while not hindering the user's own magic. So it could be used for the Royal Guard to help protect them in case anything else were to happen.
Do you not think they already have a system in place like that?
From what I've read, the species of silk that I'm cultivating is very rare, and I can't find any other supplier in the kingdom for it, so...
So you're just trying to...
It's worth at least a conversation.
I see.
Think of it as a way of, paying back my dues for all the wrong I've done so far. It's not a complete absolution, but it's a start.
I mean, what is it Cassandra says? One step at a time.
I think Copper says that.
I heard Cassandra say it first.
Okay.
But Copper
I
also
haven't heard
does
Cassandra
say
say it.
I have.
So.
From what I remember, I think I heard Cass say it first, and then I've heard Copper say it a lot more often.
Also, weird question, but didn't you used to have a bell here?
Don't get me started on the bell! God!
Okay. I won't...
No. Okay, no, we're in this now. Okay, so I used to have a bell. You know where those candles are over there? I used to have a bell. I had it placed down. It was fine. It was for when anytime anyone needed service, they would ring the bell. And then they abused it. Every time they would ring the bell, and it became an issue. I have the bell on my person. I have two, actually. I have a spare. Because
I
why
heard
not?
Somebody ate one.
Yes! Yes! Every story you've heard about these bells are true. Once, okay, so, like, I've had these bells out, right? I had it out on the corner, and then I had another one just in case. People started abusing it, and then it's just, And then one time, I don't know if you ever heard, one time I had a bell, like, in the corner there, and then it started ringing of its own accord. Like Morse code.
Oh. Oh my.
I know! It was when I was expanding this place. This tavern used to be a tad bit smaller.
Yeah.
And the ceiling was open. It was when I was trying to get the materials to fill the ceiling in. And the bell rung of its own accord, and it said things like help and SOS and a bunch of magic wrong stuff. And it just... This bell has given me more grief than it's ever helped. One day I'll be able to put the bell back. One day, I promise.
Weren't you making an underground section to the tavern as well?
Oh, yeah, if you want to see it, I can show you.
Yeah.
I had Orion, I commissioned Orion to excavate this place. And I made sure it was good enough distance away from each other. So if one person's on one side of the room, they can't hear the another people from the other side.
Did you hear that Cassandra's making a, like, public forum for people to go all gather at and talk to?
Oh, was it the platform that Cass is making?
Yeah, it's like a massive platform up in the sky.
I saw! I think, Cassandra, Sapere, Trochi, and myself went there when Cass was showing it around.
Okay.
Yeah. I only saw it briefly. I didn't know that was gonna be a... I didn't know that. Interesting. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But this is... Okay, so, like, one side of this is meant to be a good enough distance so you can hear people on the other side. And I want to make this more like a... Because, like, upstairs is kind of like the classic bar feeling, but I want down here to be a bit more lounge-like. So people can, if they need to have private conversations, come down here. Because I know I've got the outdoor area, and I will have another outdoor area again, but I would like to give people as many places to go if they see fit in my establishment.
Okay.
Since people tend to gather quite a lot. I need to gather the materials, but I want to finish one thing at a time. I started the villager trading hall, had the whole rigmarole with Trochi about the community service thing, and then I've just been dragging my hooves on it. It takes me a while, truthfully. It's just because it's under... It's in... would you like to see it, by the way?
Yeah, I'd love to see what's been updated.
Okay, come with me. Okay. Let's go to the Waystone. Oh!
Civil misclick.
A simple misclick. A small mishap, if you will. Okay, pick me up. Okay, let me... Villager... Trading hall.
I just now realized we've been live for 3.5 hours, almost.
Have we?
Yeah!
Oh my gosh! How the time flies! Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to the villager, or to the soon-to-be villager trading hall. Oh, that must be so nice.
You've done a lot here. Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I jest. It's just...
Can I try something?
Yeah. Oh. Whee! I've been using...
We can reverse the roles!
Yes! You know Copper's quiet rooms?
Yeah, I saw you. I followed you down last time.
It's a fast travel. I'm taking it on. I'm taking it in stride.
I almost drowned on the way down. I was like, oh no.
The way that I've explained it to people with, like, the way I just sink like a rock, it feels like, one, I'm either being dragged down, or it's like I'm trudging through concrete.
Okay.
It's like my body just stops working.
Takes
a lot of effort.
Okay.
Moving water. truthfully.
I Sorry, curiosity's getting the best of me again.
Oh.
Uh, I'm just wondering about your origin and how it might regulate magic.
I know next to nothing about my origin. I'm gonna be so real. All I know
I
is I have goat-like features, and I have bat-like wings,
okay.
and
Uh,
my
I
eyes do the what is it called? They contract.
okay.
And that's about it.
Do you mind if I can't like detect magic or anything, but do you mind if I like look at your horns a little bit?
Go on.
Okay.
Why?
I Again, just curiosity. Uh, I
As far as I've studied myself, they are also goat-like horns.
Yeah, because with Kitsune, right?
Mhm.
Our magic is entwined very deeply into our tails.
Oh.
So often when a Kitsune will go to cast magic,
Mhm.
uh, you'll see their tail kind of curl up a little bit, kind of like in a
Oh.
spiral shape. Uh,
Interesting.
some some of them kind of uh, some of them can glow almost, depending
Mhm.
on what type of magic they're casting.
Mhm.
Sometimes if they're casting a lot of like something that's really heavy on their
Mhm.
own like magical potential, it their tail can like grow longer
Mhm.
almost. I You see how my tail is, you know, kind of just dangles there most of the time.
Yeah.
Before I lost my magic, it used to kind of be perked up almost in a way. So like
I
instead
see.
of pointing down, it would always point up.
Interesting. Interesting.
I was wondering
Uh,
if your horns might do something similar. Uh,
I don't know. All I really know is I've never met anybody like me before. At least with the
okay,
wings, the horns, the body markings as well. And the eye
okay,
glowing thing. That's another thing.
yeah.
I didn't realize my eyes did that till
Uh,
recently, by the way. I
oh,
think Trochi pointed it out to me.
I, again, it's curiosity getting the better of me, but I'd love to learn more about how your origin regulates your magic, which that'll come naturally through having you test how much magic you have by using it.
I've never really thought about it before. Again, when I was younger, I wasn't really allowed to look into magic. Anyway,
Was it just due to lack of like license, or family just didn't want you looking into it much?
my family did not want me looking into it much. It was banned in our household.
Oh, outright banned.
Yep.
Huh.
But as I was saying, okay,
Sorry,
uh,
that's
you're
that's
fine.
a little
Uh,
different than what I'm used to.
I need
Uh,
to get to I need to get the walls up there finished. But in here is going to be where
okay.
the workstations of the villagers are. There's going to be a ladder to get up to because there's going to be several layers, at least two, for other villagers to
Okay.
be. And then these big rooms, I think, will be more like practical stuff, like gathering of supplies of anything you needed to trade with a villager. There'll be the workstations and or like machines of like, let's say you need to trade sticks, a thing to make
Yeah.
sticks. Um, and there's the sorry, hold hold on. I have this playlist. This is out of character. I have this playlist that is like my stream music thing, and I added it today, and it was like Stardew Valley music, but it has this pouring sound effect with it that I didn't realize it had. It started playing, and I was like, nope, 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 nope. Okay.
I started off with like Deltarune and stuff, and now we're just on to like random instrumental music. Like right now it's
Yeah.
on Dark Beast Ganon. Uh,
I've got, I just switched it from the Stardew thing to an Animal Crossing thing. I need to do the... One, I need to fill these walls in, and then I need to texture them. And then I need to drain the whole thing from to have no longer
I've
water.
got a couple
And
sponges.
then I've got like 23 sponges. You need not worry about sponges.
Fair.
The wool will be replaced with coral.
Oh.
I know. I think the floor. This is the last bit of floor I need to finish.
I can't wait to see how it looks. That'll look great.
I'm excited. It'll look interesting as soon as I drain the water and make sure this place is lit up as well will be important. Because if I'm gonna have villagers down here and people coming in and out to work, it needs to be safe.
Yeah, you don't want to have another instance like my estate where it's it gets night and suddenly the Plant vs. Zombie theme starts playing.
I'd like this to be accessible for everybody, so I'm gonna get rid of the water, and at the very least maybe have one of the rooms have water still in it, just so people, if they need to breathe, can breathe.
Yeah. But no, it's sorry, again, just curiosity's eating at me. I'm still trying to shape the habit of something magical. Need to know more. But it's a little bit hard to do.
Well, what's on your mind?
Just kind of interested. Kind of forming guesses about like what happens when you go to cast magic.
I have never intentionally cast magic.
I'm wondering if like the symbols on your body will start to light up.
Maybe, I don't know. All I know is I'm kind of learning why my eyes glow ish, or at least I know why they contract. It's whenever I'm feeling like a lot, I guess. It more so commonly happens when I'm angry, I feel like. As far as I can tell. But when I'm having a bit more of an emotional moment, or I'm feeling a lot, or like whatever. It's not only that, which is why I don't know exactly. But as far as I have gathered, that is what I can tell.
I mean, when
I
was younger,
I'm listening.
when I was younger, I had to control my emotions quite well. Because when I didn't, sometimes my magic would slip out.
Okay, let's go back into the tavern so I can put these pictures down. I'm listening, by the way.
And one of the things that was, encouraged for me to do was, I guess, go out to where we didn't have anybody nearby and just kind of let my magic go every once in a while. Kind of like when you get really upset and you hold your you just need to go out and scream every once in a while.
Oh yeah. But this
kind of like that.
Yeah, this was the first time that Trichy took this picture specifically, or these pictures both, and I didn't realize that my eyes glue like this until he pointed it out to me. And that was really recent.
Question for you. When have you ever like gotten so mad you just yelled at somebody?
Yes, on this very dock over here.
Did you happen to notice
and over there, and over there, it's everywhere around
did you happen to did you happen to notice in like the days or weeks after a bunch of grass growing faster than normal or flowers popping up, anything like that? Even something as simple as more animals in the area afterwards.
I have never really noticed.
Because I've noticed that there's a lot of animals and stuff roaming around even more so than normal.
Oh, around here?
And yeah, and they tend again, the reason why my family prefers to hire people with life if we can, is because things just naturally prosper around them. Uh, Even without casting any magic, their presence can make people happier. It can make crops grow better. It can prevent diseases from spreading.
Hmm. 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 Okay. Interesting.
I again, just kind of my own curiosity getting the better of me.
I get it. Again, I
I
haven't really
I, I
thought
can't.
about it much.
Yeah, I can't do magic myself, so if I can help somebody else, explore it, I'd like that.
Hmm. As long as you're not trying to look for an outlet to continue your obsession.
No, no. Uh, the reason why I offered you to come out and just be able to do whatever magic you want or learn how to do magic to begin with is so that way you can kind of understand a little bit, hopefully, of why I enjoy doing it.
I can see the appeal. I I think it's interesting. I can also see why it requires a license as well.
Oh, 100%. Uh, it's why it's why we'd be doing it on my private property and nobody else would know. Uh,
That's kind of the thought I was
I
having with people who are born innately with some sort of magic within them. With the whole magic license things and practicing it, it's kind of it becomes a slippery slope when you add that into the equation, huh?
It's why, even though I was, encouraged to practice my magic all the time when I was home alone, if we had guests over, I was not to do any of it.
Sorry, I just
I
noticed.
got.
I noticed the otters. Every boat that comes ashore here to trade with the villagers, like this is a very small like import town, and like they
Mhm.
trade exports and everything, and it just goes back and forth. Any boat that comes into this village gets bombarded by aggressive otters. They want nothing more than to steal people's boats. Exhibit A,
I
Exhibit
mean,
B,
do
Exhibit
you?
C.
I mean, did I tell you of how I came to have Otterson and Otter Daughter
I see
in
two
my
more
house in
otters
Folkwang?
over there. They're everywhere here. Sorry. You have not.
uh, I came in via boat and they stowed away and
Aww.
just kind of followed me into town because I had collected a bunch of clams and seashells.
I see,
Uh,
I see.
and I gave them the clams. They broke them open. They just kind of been in my house ever since.
Aw. Cuties. Are you ever gonna take them to your estate? Or are they just
I'm
gonna
much
stay at
too
your
cold for
house?
them there.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. That makes sense.
it is much too cold for them there, and
Hmm.
until the water's more recovered, I don't want them swimming in it.
Probably a good idea. I'm not sure if I know we had with the whole puck incident and draining Noctis of magic. I feel like that is, at the very least, should be a one-time incident.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I
wanting to help the Earth is nice, but at least from my perspective, if we continue messing with the balance of the way magic naturally seems to regulate itself, I'm scared we're going to cause a catastrophe bigger than Puck showing up.
I mean, when did you ever hear about the experiment Noe and I ran originally on one of those blossoms, the eye blossoms?
Was it the one where the eye blossom disintegrated?
Yeah.
You have told me about that,
Uh,
yes.
Afterward, me and Noe were kind of just theorizing some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I shared my theories with Trochi later, but
Mm-hmm.
we theorized that those areas that are lacking of magic, uh,
Mm.
it's not a one and done drain of magic.
Hmm.
Something is continuously keeping them drained.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm not sure how much of a theory that holds now. Granted, I haven't been to the Pale Forest in a while. I think last time I was there was a couple days ago. I was doing some excavations and ended up finding the remnants of that vault and
Excavations?
destroyed it. I wanted to be 100% certain that it wasn't just buried around somewhere for somebody to find, and I'm glad I went back and checked.
I'm glad you did as
Uh,
well. I feel like we all need
it's
to leave the Pale Forest alone.
I wanted to be certain before I left it for good.
Yeah. I mean, there's no harm in checking if things are, because with the boom of life around there, I feel like it's only natural. We're all curious if it will stay that way. So I don't blame you.
It'll either stay that way, which will disprove the theory of it constantly being drained,
Hmm.
or it will become drained again, in which case there is something that is draining it.
They wouldn't surprise me. My personal theory is that there is magic is just broken in some way, whether that be it's running out or just corrupted or what. It is out of balance. And because of that, that leaves patches. I'm sure that at some point the world was full of abundance of magic, which is probably why a lot of origins are born with magic innately in them, and why creatures die. I mean, just look at Skullfjord. People passed away after they got their magic taken away.
Yeah.
So I
It
feel like because it was used so much, it just dipped because it could not keep that consistently, and now there's just patches of areas that struggle to just maintain it once they gain it.
I
Whether that be is permanent is yet to be seen, because some of the patches have been fixed, but that was due to godly intervention.
I did have a question.
Yes.
Uh it's kind of a personal one, but
Hmm.
it's everybody keeps saying that, when you're drained of magic, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
What about me?
I honestly I don't know.
Because I it
Because as
slipped my
far
mind
as
when I had Sevius in front of me, but everything that we've seen that's been drained of magic dies. There's only been two exceptions. Uh, Me and Noctis, and as
well,
far as I know, I'm not a construct. Uh,
Noctis's original state, as far as I'm aware, is empty, collecting magic as they go along.
yeah,
That's how they're made. As for you, I don't think I know enough about magic and how it works in general, but also how it works with just origins in their bodies in general to give you an actual answer. But I think honestly, my thought is, you know how okay, so imagine a candle. Imagine everyone else, like their wicks are fine, right? It lights, and you could light, metaphorically. But imagine you touch something one day and your wick is messed with, is altered. The way that I could hypothetically, don't quote me on this could not be true at all, I've got no clue. But the way I'm thinking about it hypothetically is with the metaphor of just the wick. Imagine your wick is coated with something that allows you no longer to be able to light a flame. I think what is happening, from what I can tell, again, I've got no idea, I could be very, very, very wrong, I think you are nullifying magic. I don't think you are... Because, like, as far as, like, machines could detect, right? Like, because, like, if CP is pointed at his thing at you, would come up empty, right? I'm assuming.
I don't know. He's never done that.
Again, my best guess is you are probably nullifying. I'm not sure if you are completely empty of it.
Well, because I asked Cassandra kind of something similar. Sorry, accidentally pressed spacebar. But
And what did Cass say?
They seem kind of confused.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds confusing.
They were able to tell me that my soul is there, but that was about it.
Your soul?
So at least, well, I mean, I wanted to check, because things without magic, something's got to be keeping them alive, and I wanted to make sure I still had a soul.
Yeah, I'd hope so. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I've got no clue. My best guess is nullification.
Yeah, it's weird though, because if it were nullification, then I wouldn't be able to use warp stones or sending stones or anything like that. You'd think. It
might be a specific kind.
Maybe.
Because with warp stones and or just like sending stones, all sorts of things, there's usually something that it can connect to rather than just you. It's got stuff ingrained in it, carved into it, etc., and draws energy from the world around. I think from my best guess, because Trochi told me, because when I asked him about it, Trochi informed me magic kind of works like a circuit. Kind of. So my best guess is it is drawing power from another source, but as soon as it goes through you, and using the circuit metaphor here, it short circuits. Because your circuit is fried. Which nullifies whatever tries to pass through you.
It's kind of like it's passing straight into ground instead of going through the actual circuit.
Yes, it stops with you. Again, don't quote me on this because I have next to no knowledge about magic other than little bits and pieces. I could be entirely wrong, but that is my best guess.
It's just, again, it's weird because Aphrodite and Vayu were both confused on why they couldn't hear me. Or on why I couldn't hear them. I still don't know the full details of how it works.
Probably, you know how I just said whatever magic tries to pass through you gets nullified? It's probably the same thing. If the gods, with the way they communicate with mortals, rather than just being here, that is probably inherently magical in itself. So if they're trying to speak to you, and you literally stop magic dead in its tracks when it tries to pass through your body in any form of way, that would make a lot of sense, if that's why. Again, it's that circuit metaphor. Let's say, like, do I have any blocks on me? I have soul sand. This works.
No, I understand the metaphor.
It cannot pass through you because you are the one that kills it.
Yeah, it's
from moving. I imagine it. You kind of like quote unquote kill it from moving past you.
Yeah,
You make magic lose its momentum.
Because through like my tests over the 20 years, magic that has like a physical component. So like if somebody were to say conjure a rock and throw it at me, that would still hurt, right?
Which is exactly why I'm pointing out the warp stones. Something that is outside of like your physical body can affect you. Anything, let's say, like if I were to do magic at you, like ooh, it would not pass through you; it would stop with you.
Yeah, because I know when Cassandra does their healing magic, I don't feel anything.
Yeah. My theory is sounding correct.
I also
Again, I've
know.
got no clue if this is right, but I feel confident in my theory. Which
I also know that.
Hmm.
I also know that magical ways of tracking me don't work.
Makes
Uh,
sense. You have
it's
no magical
why with
signature.
the. It's why with the invisibility scarf, I'm pretty much undetectable, except I had a couple of means. And
Interesting.
Milo said that they asked Puck before they had a physical form on
Mhm.
if they could see me, and the answer was no because there was a massive fog around me.
Which again,
Same reason
you
why apparently,
mm,
Puck couldn't take my form at all either.
every detail you're saying is making my theory sound correct.
Yeah,
Because it would make the most sense, right? Like you're essentially like, let's say you're trying to send a sending stone message, and somebody has something to jam it. You are that jammer. Nothing can go past you.
yeah. It's
Which is a really unique. If you think about it, that's a really unique ability to have. If
maybe
I am
it.
correct, I could definitely be wrong. I'm not gonna die on this hill, but
Truth,
to
yeah.
me, this is what it sounds like.
It would need testing, and
No
uh,
testing. I'm
yeah.
gonna live and die with this being a theory.
I I know I mentioned potentially to a couple people of wanting to test how far the whole
I wouldn't do that.
Puck can't see me at all thing we're going, but that now that Puck has a physical form, uh, I don't think that'd be the smartest thing.
Probably not. I don't want to. Again, I don't want to. Other than my dealings with Aphrodite and my own personal worship and or my job, I don't want to touch the other gods with a 10-foot pole. You have my respect. Don't get me wrong. You're very respected. I acknowledge your presence and you know everything else. However,
I
if I can
I'm
help
not
it,
gonna go worshiping them.
no,
Don't
no,
worry.
no. This is what
Uh,
I'm saying. I am saying I don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole unless I'm going to learn about them more.
I
Because
agree.
everything to do with the gods is cannot be in my control. So it is a wasted effort.
Yeah, I.
Speaking of seashells, though, sorry.
Oh,
Seashells tend to wash up on the shore, and it always makes me feel. Do you like collecting things? I do.
huh?
I really do. You like collecting things? I tend to come
Yeah.
all around here and collect. Oh, there's a turtle! Hi, little guy. Hi, baby.
Mhm.
Aww.
I actually like collecting magical crystals.
So,
Not like to do anything with, but I just enjoy the sparkle.
that reminds me. Do you? I still have this crystal you gave me. Um,
Yeah.
And I don't think I have any use for it, so I'm going to give it back to you because it was a very nice offer with the whole stuff happening where I was
Yeah,
very angry at Sapere. But it
it
goes
was
against my personal beliefs of how others should be treated.
that's understandable. It was given out of anger on my part.
Yeah, again, like you
Cuz
asked,
it
I had many a time on this beach, on that deck, over there. I've met around this whole area. I've been very
it
angry. You can ask Trochi, you could ask Noah, you could ask
yeah.
anybody. I have outbursts,
Well,
emotional outbursts, very angry emotional
cuz
outbursts.
cuz they were spying on, my
Yeah,
prayer session.
yeah,
It was a very personal thing that was going on, and
yeah.
truth be told, Superior have proven to me in my book that I can't trust them with personal things.
Yeah, that's kind of a given.
And it's kind of why that crystal's up in my personal study.
Hmm, makes sense.
Because
I just, considering,
I
I don't know how this affects them, but I know it bothers them, and I don't want to be cruel, if that makes sense. I understand why you're doing it, but
I've
I don't feel like I need
I've
to go out of
resorted to
my
it out of
way. Yeah.
yeah. I've resorted to it out of the constant harassment.
Hmm. Yeah. If it really becomes an issue, you should go speak to Cassandra. File a report.
That's what I'm going to do with the photos and stuff. Because I'm fairly certain it was Sapere.
It would make the most sense from what I know about Sapere.
Yeah. It's
Hello, little guy. I love when turtles come here. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hello. You're so cute. I was talking about the scaffolding earlier. Sorry.
oh.
I originally had these set up for learning to fly, and then I set them up for when I had my grand opening, really, of my tavern. I had people hang out here at the beach and in the tavern, just going in and out if they wanted to. I had a game of, I'm not sure if anybody played it truthfully, but I did have a game of like a checkers board set up for people to play if they wanted. It was such a shame
I
how
mean,
the event kind of ended with just people getting teleported and a random beam shooting up and stealing my tavern momentarily. But
yeah, yeah. I mean, you know how I interact with these, so
I do.
it's quite fun though to jump off into the water and then go sky high again.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's
It's my
how does
power's
it
a little
how
weird
does
because
it hmm?
my power's a little weird because it requires there to be something above me.
Oh,
And
how
when I
odd.
get in water, it counts as
Something
something being
above you.
above me.
Yeah, well, it's completely
Yeah.
surrounding you. How does it feel to be able to jump out of the water without struggle? I can't do that. Let's say if I jump out there, I would go straight down, and I could not like the second my body touches water, my wings don't move an inch. The same thing happens when I fly up really
Really?
high. Yeah, it just stops moving.
I
It was when it first happened to me. I was so scared I'd be
mhm.
stuck forever because I could not move. It was
Mhm.
so hard. I was immediately immobilized, both
Can
in water
I
and when I flew up really high. I lit on. That was even
can,
more scary because I lit on fire. Oh my gosh, that was
can I
horrifying.
can I
Hmm,
ask something of you?
hmm.
Can we
Depends on
go
what it
just
is.
in like foot deep water? I want to, if it's
Uh,
okay with you, want to examine your wings when we touch water.
sure. Let me see. I think there should be. Let's see.
Okay. And can you try and stretch out your wings at all?
Why would you do this to me?
I'm
Why?
sorry. You can say no.
Why?
You can say no. You can say no. I'm just curious. I'm sorry.
I
I
can't. I'm not doing it. I can't. I literally.
okay. No, that's perfectly fine.
It's again.
I'm
I
sorry.
cannot. No, you're fine. You're fine. I just. I cannot stress this
Eh,
enough. Imagine. Okay. You know your estate. You know all
mhm.
the ice that's around your estate. Imagine that packed
Yeah.
very tightly around your body.
Okay.
And imagine that feeling of you, like, imagine you're packed very tightly with ice, making you very hard to move, and it's mostly
Mhm.
bottom heavy. Um,
Okay.
so it's like
Uh,
the weight is pulling down, but also like I can move my wings now, right?
yeah. I'm just kind of examining. Sorry.
Oh well,
Uh, do you
examine away.
And you said when you go up high, you catch on fire?
Yeah, it's been that when I was first learning to fly, it caught me off guard because uh how
Is
high was
it
I?
like
I think I was like,
spontaneous, or
you want to see?
do you feel like a but do you feel like a buildup, or is it just like a you hit a certain height and it just snap, you're on fire?
Well, have you well, okay, come with me. I'm gonna show you.
It's not necessary for you to
No,
show me.
no, 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 no. I want to explain it with it's I am a visual kind of
Well,
person. So let me
okay.
let me show you. Go to the house behind the curtain. If you don't have that, you can pick me up. Or where's Copper's house? Water? We're going to the last nose. I'm just going. Cause it's up here. Right, yeah. Let me check if I have this waystone, because I thought I had it and it's not there. I do. What is
Is
this
this
name?
the house behind the curtain?
House behind the curtain, not the. Okay. Fuck me, I guess. Okay, over here. So, using this as a visual example.
Did you see that sign down there?
Hmm? What's that? Do no damage to the hearts of the pale horse. That's been there forever.
First time I'm seeing it. Guess I should come here more often.
I don't tend to come here unless like something happens to it or Copper's here because it feels rude showing up to somebody's house without, you know, being there. But
Oh,
for a visual,
I hate going up here.
I can fly up if you want me to.
Can you fly us up? I don't like climbing. I don't take fall damage, but I don't like climbing up here.
Okay. The higher up you scale, or the higher up I scale, the higher my body temperature rises. So
Interesting.
it's like almost like the higher I get, the more sweltering I feel. So like let's
Can
okay.
I feel your forehead real quick?
I think the highest
I
I can go without like lighting on fire is like 290?
Okay, I just want to kind of get a baseline for how you feel right now, if that's okay. I know we're a little higher than
Yeah, it's fine.
baseline, but
It's like I'm on a
okay.
it's like I'm on a beach and the
Yeah.
sand is
Uh,
cooking.
you feel like slightly higher right now, I guess, if I had to take a wild guess.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know what you're at like on sea level, but
Oh, well, it gets very cold usually. Sea level.
oh, it's
Yeah.
cold on sea level.
Yeah, it's cold. The lower I get, the colder it is. And the higher I get, the more hot it is.
Interesting.
I think when we
Sorry,
were getting shown the Elysium
you are
area
piquing
by
my curiosity right now. Sorry.
I'm sorry. The Elysium area that Cassandra is setting up for everybody to have a place to meet and talk with each other. That I was like, it was like I might as well have been standing in like the hottest sauna. It was miserable. And then Trochi was
Oh,
there as well. And Trochi being cold-blooded, he was like, "It's hot to you?" Cause like it's like visually you can see with
yeah,
like
cause
the
it
people's like breath. I can tell it's cold,
yeah
but to me it
it's
doesn't feel like it.
so okay that rules out one possibility I had,
Hmm.
which is that maybe you might be cold blooded.
No, I'm not.
Uh, well, I'm just trying to think of every single possibility, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Stop here. We're at about 3:05. I want to get
Uh,
another feeling if that's okay.
no, you're fine. Do you have a sleeping bag?
Yeah.
It got dark, very very quickly.
Please don't fall off. Please don't fall off.
You're fine.
Whew.
But like, just to here. Where's the water? Because it's a bit harder to see up here. Oh, where's the water? What direction is water? That way.
This
Okay.
way.
Okay. I'm gonna show you what happens, because this is what happened to me the first time. I got up this high, and I want you to imagine me flying over like a small bit of the ocean, and me plummeting. That's what happened.
Let's
The
see.
same thing happened when it rained for the first time when I was flying.
Okay. Sorry. Very interesting here. I wonder if it's.
And here
It
it's
might
just
be
like,
reacting to your. It might be reacting to your magic,
how so?
or something with your origin, maybe.
Maybe. Again, I don't know much about my own
So,
origin.
to kind of continue with the circuit theme, right?
Yes.
So, circuits, when they're exposed to certain things, they can malfunction, such as if a circuit is fully exposed, which your symbols and stuff on your arms and all that are. If it starts raining, or if whatever is helping transmit that magic, it might be causing your body to just kind of short circuit, I guess, when it gets wet. Or if you get too high up, it could be igniting your magic almost.
Huh. Interesting.
It would explain you getting hotter the higher you go up.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't know.
It's just my personal thoughts. I can't innately read like your magical like the way magic flows in your body, but it's something to.
I was told by Puck, actually, fun fact, that I have stagnant magic in my veins. And Puck was confused that it was not intentional. Because that was the first time I'd ever heard that.
Oh. So, you know how Noctis takes in magic around them?
Yes.
I'm just spitballing here. What if you do something? Yeah. What if you do something similar?
Huh.
But maybe you have such a high capacity for magic that you don't notice it, or because you're to put it frankly, because you have a soul, you're able to expel it naturally. Because you mentioned that when we were in the Pale Forest that a while ago, you mentioned that it it made you feel hungry being there.
Yeah.
That would make sense, because when I was a kid and I would overexert myself with magic, it would kind of leave me feeling knotted up on the inside. It wasn't a physical hunger like yours seems to be, but it still made me, feel similar to if I hadn't eaten in a while. So maybe you draw a little bit of your magic from outside as well.
Maybe. Again, I don't know.
I've got no clue. It would need. It would, if you were to explore that, it would need somebody who has a license to tell you more. But it's a start. And like I said, I'd love to help you learn more about your magic.
That's very kind of you.
And like I said, it will be completely secured. Nobody will know you're practicing it unless you tell them.
If I have a desire to look more into it, I'll let you know. Right now, I'd like to focus on one thing at a time with the research about the cities and the
Yeah.
religions and everything else. I feel like
Yeah.
on the priority
Well,
list, that's not up there very much.
I still would like to have you by more often. It's nice hanging out with you, and plus, then we can exchange notes.
See, that's all you had to say. If you wanted someone to hang out with, you don't have to go a roundabout ways of getting someone to hang out with you.
I told you I'm trying to get better at it.
On that note, though, I am hungry, so I think I am going to leave you for today. I think we've been talking far longer than I expected us to.
About 4 hours, I think now. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What a wild ride. Anyway.
But yeah, I enjoyed this. Thank you.
I enjoyed it as well. I hope you get to figure out what you want to do now that you've made the decision for yourself to explore other options.
And
I will see you.
I hope that we can have more talks like this in the future. It's nice.
If you would like, I am very willing. I'll see you.
Goodbye.
Off home I go. Now, do I have any? I do. Perfect. Okay, chat. That is all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm sorry about the technical issues. Let's see. I think I want to raid somebody today. So let's see. Ooh, Ven is live. Let's go. I'm gonna pass my chat off to Ven, who is also on Artoria. They're not playing on Minecraft right now, but they are a lovely individual. So stop by, say hi, be kind as always, and remember to take care of yourself. Bye-bye.